Hey, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Sci Fi Nation. I'm your host, Jay, and I do have some friends with me. I got Jim and Suzanne up here. Hey, guys.
Hello, hello.
Howdy, howdy.
How's everybody doing?
Punching out invoices.
Yeah, gotta get paid.
Gotta get paid. So if I make
What is
some
the weather?
noise, sorry.
What kind of weather you got going on for you, Jim?
Hot temperatures. 85 degrees right now. It probably feels like 95.
Oh wow,
It,
oh,
it
we're
was
good
supposed
here.
to, it was supposed to get up in the heat index like 100 to 105.
Oh, I
Yeah,
couldn't handle that.
it felt like it. It's 90 here, so
It was cooking earlier.
it's 90 here and feels like 93. So
Oh, we're nice and cool up here. I don't know what the temp is,
Uh,
but it's really nice in the house. I don't have a fan on, nothing. It's nice and cool.
I'm in my office and got the fan above me and the dog sleeping down below.
well, that's
So
a
what are
nice.
you doing today, Jay?
What's up?
I
Say
say,
what?
what are you doing? What are you doing, Jay?
I am sitting here in front of my air conditioner. That's what I'm doing.
Oh my lord!
He's sucking out that AC again.
uh, um,
If
hey,
he if he sucks out too much, he's gonna be coughing his head off.
I
Mm,
I do that anyways. Well, no, I don't cough. I sneeze.
No,
yes. Don't get him sneezing.
Well,
It goes
see
into
that's a problem. Whenever I do a live and I'm here in my room, I'm on the laptop instead of out there where my desktop is. So I shut my door, right? So all the air, all of that cold AC is right here in my room. This small, tiny little bedroom. So
oh
yeah, it's no wonder I start sneezing.
no doubt.
small and tiny, huh?
The bedroom, you dink.
That's funny.
Oh, Daniel popped in.
Hi, Daniel.
Daniel. Hey, bud, you caught one. I seen you. You said you missed the last two, but hey, how you doing, buddy? Always good to see Daniel.
I like when Daniel's on panel.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I like that. How's life treating you, buddy? You can tell us in the chat, or you can pop on, whichever how you want to do it, bud. Another heat wave, never ends, dude. I'm telling you.
Nope.
I'm telling you.
Ours supposed to end tonight at 8 o'clock.
Ours is 9 p.m. It's supposed to stop,
Yeah.
or well, the heat wave thing, or the heat warning.
You got PvP there.
Hey there.
Looks like Snake Plissken to me.
Yeah, I had this avatar when Jill did Escape from New York, and I was on hanging out with her one Friday. So. Actually, I had this on Gorilla when Gorilla went live last night. I switched over this for the hell of it, and I forgot to change it. But I actually think this is a pretty good Snake Plissken avatar. I think I found a very good picture that kind
Well,
of
you did. I recognize it right off the bat. So yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And Escape from New York is one of my favorite films. So, you know.
What did you think about Escape from L.A.?
Disappointment.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
To put it in one word, yeah, I thought it was maybe half the film of the first one. It just, I mean, it just do it. It didn't do it for me. It just didn't do it. So you know.
Thought you were working.
Huh? What?
Thought you were working today.
Well, I usually would have been working, but my insomnia kicked in again last night, and I didn't get enough sleep. So I just called my boss this morning, and my boss is really good that way. I said, "Can I just move my Tuesday shift to Friday?" And she was like, "Sure, go ahead, no worries." So I actually haven't been totally useless though. I decided to finally catch up on some house cleaning, so I've been working on that for the last couple hours, and then I saw that the stream was happening, so I thought I'll pop in here for a little while. So yeah, but yeah, I'm not feeling 100% today. Actually, I'm actually going to ask when I see my doctor next month. I have an appointment, and I'm actually going to see if I can get her to prescribe some not too strong sleeping pills, because I think I might need to take one every once in a while to get a good night's sleep. So
Nikki has a script for trazodone. Well, that's the generic name, but yeah, the generic name is trazodone. I used to give her one every night because she used to be up from like 6 a.m. when I got the boy up for school until whenever after I got home from work.
Oh yeah.
And so I give it to her with her. We used to do like her pills on a nighttime regimen type of thing, and I give her that trazodone, to help her sleep. But now, the last year or so, she's been sleeping whenever she wants to. So now she don't even need the sleeping pills. So
okay, yeah.
But that's the name of it. I mean, ask about that. Ask about trazodone. I know that'll put your ass out if you really need to go to bed. So
yeah, well, my doctor's, I got a really pretty good conscientious doctor, so I'm sure she'll have some basic knowledge of all the options.
Or you could always go over the counter. I don't know if they sell it in Canada, but there is an over the counter one you can buy. It's called melatonin. One of my exes used to buy it to put her fucking kids to bed. So
I actually had another person recommend melatonin, but they said when they tried it, it didn't help them at all. So
it depends on how much you take. So
the thing is too, though, I am on high blood pressure medication.
Oh, you got to be careful then. Yeah,
I always talk to my doctor. I would never self prescribe myself. Like, I always talk to my doctor first.
Yeah, that's don't do anything over the counter or prescription without talking to your doctor.
I always talk, and I have, as I say, I have a really good conscientious doctor that is very nice, and she actually seems to give a damn about her patients. So that is, that's a positive right there.
No, that is rare, because my doctor is the same way, right? And these days that is very rare. So,
well, the thing is, the doctor I had before her, when the whole 2020 thing happened, right? I won't mention. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't want to get the YouTube thingy.
Well, I don't think it's a thing anymore where it's.
I just avoid it anyway. Back then, though, like 5 years ago, I briefly had this doctor for only a couple of months, and that guy was a total dick. Like, just, he didn't give a rat's ass. I only saw him a couple of times, and I could tell both times when I told him what my symptoms were that were bothering me. He didn't do nothing. Basically, he was useless. So, yeah. So thank goodness. I guess when the 2020 thing happened, he was from the UK anyway, and I got a phone call one day on my answering machine. We're closing the clinic. And I guess he decided to move back to the UK when all that stuff hit the fan, right? So,
that was, funny story. Nikki's doctor, I think it was the doctor that diagnosed her, gave her the actual diagnosis for her Huntington's. But she was from India, and I think she moved back to India because that's what we got. We got a voicemail saying we're closing the office, blah blah blah. And then when we transferred doctors, like, that's only half a block away, so we could just walk there. We tried to get the records because we know where the office is at, right here in town.
Right.
And the doctor tried to get the records, and they're like, the doctor said, they're trying to send me saying I got to go to this place and that place and this place and that place. I'm like, so what the hell happened to her records? What if that ain't right?
Yeah.
And then even our doctor said, no, that ain't right. So,
Well,
Hello,
the thing-
Kevin.
hey, Kevin Stricky, how you doing, bud? Good to see you.
Kevin. Well, I know when that guy buggered back off to the UK 5 years ago, the thing is, I had a doctor in my hometown, but I hadn't seen him in like probably 10 or 12 years at that point, right? Because I hadn't had a doctor in like a decade. So, and I asked them right at the clinic, I asked the receptionist, can you get in contact with my doctor? I gave the name of the doctor. I said, contact him. Here's his phone number. And of course, I asked them to transfer the records to their office, and they never bloody did. I figured out after a couple of months, right? They never did, because when they closed their office, I get this phone message from some website going, "Oh, go to .com to get your medical records." And I'm like, "Yeah, right. Like, yeah, how much is that going to cost?" So I never, because the thing is, all my old medical records.
You should be able to get. Right, you should be able to get your own medical records for free. You shouldn't have to pay for them. No.
Well, anytime I get solicitation on my answering machine, I'm always suspicious, right? So, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, you do fall into the. I was gonna make a senior citizen joke, but I won't.
No, but the thing is, all my records from like 15 years ago, or when I was still young and healthy, anyway, and I didn't really have any ailments at all back in those days. So.
Right.
Basically, all the stuff in that file would be pretty much irrelevant to my current, physical state these days, right? So I just said, screw it, I don't care,
Hey, we lost Suzanne.
Yeah, she said her voice was given out on her. So
yeah, she put in the private chat there.
Wow.
She started coughing or something, she says.
Yeah, I hope you feel better, Suzanne. I really do. I hope you get your medicine.
I know that feeling, though, man. I'm glad I quit smoking in 1992, because every morning I get up and I got to clear my lungs out. It ain't pretty. Oh, man.
Well, basically. I'm knocking on wood because, my dad had smoker's cough, and, I've never had that. So
Kevin's in the basement.
There's Kevin. Hey, Kevin, how you doing?
Hey,
We got another.
how are you?
I'm all right.
Matthew. We're in trouble now.
Oh.
We're in trouble now.
Yeah.
Episodes of
I can't hear you. You got a sock over your mouth or something.
Yeah, you're
It's
very
not-
muffled.
Is it? It's not working.
No, you're fine.
No,
okay.
it's Matthew who sounds like he's got a sock over his head or something.
Okay. I'm doing it while I'm driving down the road.
Oh no, he's doing it down the road. Yeah. We're in trouble. Don't wreck.
I won't.
Well,
it's just like talking
guessing-
on the phone.
Yeah, I'm guessing you got the super trucker headset on, huh?
Yep, I do. Yep. I'm heading north to Fort St. John right now. So,
Right on.
yep, I'll be on like.
Is that any better, guys?
A little bit, Matthew. Now you sound like you're echoing.
Damn computer.
Yeah. Jay, you were off for a while, weren't you? Like, I was trying to see if you were on for the past couple of days, but didn't see anybody.
Yeah, it's been a few days. Let me double.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't even remember last time. 4 days. 4 days.
Okay.
Yeah, I did one Thursday night before Gorilla went live.
Okay.
And Gorilla went live and everybody left him.
No, I knew Gorilla was going live.
Yeah.
And so I only did like an hour and a half stream that.
Well, that was Gorilla's Twilight Zone stream on Thursday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's one I would have not gone on, but I was working, so I didn't really notice it.
Yeah, it was
I'm
a
not
really good stream. Actually, we did episodes 5 through 8, which are some really great episodes in there. So yeah.
I'm just not a big fan of that stuff. So
I mean, I watched that one that had William Shatner in it just because, you know, and the one where he's on the airplane or whatever. I forget the name of the episode.
Nightmare at 20,000 feet, I think it is.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Wasn't there one that had Leonard Nimoy in it, or am I misremembering?
I don't recall that one actually.
I might be misremembering, but
There was a second Shatner episode though in Twilight Zone where him and his wife went into a restaurant and there was a gambling machine there, and I mean I can't really describe it. It's a little too much to describe, but that was a good episode too with Shatner actually.
It was
Yeah.
a fortune telling machine.
Better guy.
Yeah, that's right. Fortune telling. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
not really, Matthew. Sorry, bud.
Well, I finally managed to watch the first 3 episodes of season 3 of Strange New Worlds. They're good so far.
I
they
still
have
need to.
been.
I still need to watch the third one myself.
Oh, okay. The third one I
seen it.
quite liked. Like, the zombie thing was a little weird, but I thought they made it work okay. So
Hey, spoilers! 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 No.
I hated the zombies.
No, I haven't watched the third one yet. So
okay.
Yeah, zombies were stupid.
At least they didn't play a major role in the whole episode. It was still interesting without that stuff as well.
What
They were-
I wonder what the Klingons thought of the zombies. Since if you're undead, you obviously aren't in Stover's core or Greffos.
Right. Yeah, the one thing that the Klingon was missing though was she's a female and she didn't have a boob window.
a Klingon female without a boob window.
I know. That was a travesty. I mean, because Luthor and Bator, they both have to have the boob windows. All the women do. So you can
Well,
tell it's changed.
I'll tell
that.
you, the Klingon female I really enjoyed with the boob window was Quark's wife, Grilka.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Now that's a female Klingon. I wouldn't mind if she threw me around a little bit. Just saying.
Yeah. I guess
well-
that shows the new Kurtzman era. They had to be like more sensitive to women nowadays.
Oh, I'm guessing they got to be woke and boobs are not
Yeah.
allowed anymore. So,
Right. I know. However, men are allowed to be shirtless a lot more though nowadays. So they switched it.
I mean, just get
yeah.
all you got to do is get the guy that played Randy from Trailer Park Boys, throw some Klingon forehead on him with his
Yeah.
man boobs hanging out.
Oh,
and there
God.
you go. So yeah.
I know, because they got like Spock is always in bed with his shirt off all the time in the new series.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So talking about a double standard, eh?
I know. Yeah, they like, oh, no women, but men are okay now. It's
Oh,
like,
you
what
can't
the
show
hell?
nipples. Well, what about all the guys that are showing them?
Yep, I know. It's a big double standard. It's always going to be like that.
And I'm agreeing with you guys, and not getting political, but I am more left leaning than probably most of my audience. But that being said, me agreeing with what you guys are saying just shows how much of a double standard it is, right? So
Right. Yep. That's true. Yeah, it's a bit of a letdown scam for that.
Yeah, I know, Suzanne. I muted Matthew. So I had to. I couldn't listen to that no more.
That's pretty funny comment actually, Suzanne.
Yeah.
Water barrel.
That's what Matthew sounded like. He was talking into a water barrel.
Yeah, we couldn't hear anything he was saying anyway, so it's like, what's
That
the
any
point?
better?
Mwah, 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 mwah.
You sure you kids don't have these set at the right temperature? I mean, not temperature, but volume level.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
Oh God, Matthew's here.
Matthew, you sound like the teacher from the Peanuts. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, it's like those old Peanuts cartoons, right? Yeah.
It's exactly what it sounds like. I'm sorry.
It does sound a lot like that, unfortunately.
You know, I'm not one to mince words or put whipped cream on your shit cake.
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew that was coming up.
Well, I
Go
don't
blame your
know.
peanuts.
I don't know what kind of setup.
That any better?
Not
Kevin's
really.
back.
Well, okay, welcome back, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin's on the road driving, so I understand if Kevin drops out.
So,
Yeah.
Does Matthew
Location.
have a microphone or a headset, or I'm not sure what his?
Well,
audio
last I knew, he was using his cell phone, unless he got something different.
Oh, well, that's
I was using my earbuds.
Oh, well, yeah, those things suck, bud.
you know.
That's
I'm
the
so-
first time they sucked because I've been using them for the last few times I've been getting on with the stream.
Well, you got
With y'all.
you got four people up here saying you sound like the Peanuts teacher. Mwah, 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 mwah. I'm just saying.
I still can't believe they did a freaking zombified episode for
Let's not talk about it, please. I haven't
Strange
seen
New
it yet.
World.
Matthew, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I'd rather not talk about New Trek at all because I watched the first 3 episodes of Discovery and that was all I needed. I was done at that point.
Suzanne says I could have said gargling peanut butter. It did sound like that, didn't it?
But Strange New Worlds is a hell of a lot better than Discovery.
Yeah, a lot of people
It
say
is.
that, but I'm sorry,
It-
I'm old school, and you're going to have to really try hard to convince me to ever.
Well-
wasn't there a Strange New Worlds episode where they had an all singing, all dancing episode with Spock?
Yes,
dancing around?
unfortunately, yes, they did.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay, that killed it for me right there when I read that. I was like, nope, not for me. That's not my.
Yeah,
Spock.
because you thought of the hippie episode from TOS.
Well, that was actually that. Well, yeah, but Spock didn't sing. Well, Spock did sing, but he
Yes,
didn't
he
dance.
did.
But he didn't
Yep.
dance. And that hippie episode was pretty much garbage anyway. So just saying.
And then this Thursday's new episode is going to be the murder mystery one,
Oh God.
which is
what?
probably going to be horrid.
Oh, don't tell me it's Clue meets Star Trek.
Yeah, it's sort of like that Dixon Hill time frame.
Oh yeah, from
From
Next
Picard,
Gen.
Next Gen. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what that was. It was TNG meets Clue. So yeah. Okay.
The only saving thing that might be okay is that Frakes is directing it. So
Well,
it might be okay.
Frakes has kind of got a mixed track record on directing, though. Some of the stuff
He does.
he's done some really great stuff, and he's done some unwatchable stuff as far as
That's true. I mean, he was the one that directed Sub Rosa.
That's painful to even think about. Oh, man.
Ouch,
Yep, he did.
ouch. You just made my brain hurt by saying that episode.
He did it.
Oh.
Actually, I think Jill did a stream like 3 or 4 months ago about Sub Rosa, and she is not a fan. It was pretty funny. Actually.
Honestly, who the hell is a fan of that episode?
Well,
I
yeah.
mean,
Well,
I-
actually, I think Scotty was actually trying to defend it, but that's what Scotty does, right?
big surprise there.
Mhm.
Just saying.
So
Oh yeah.
I'd almost say that Frakes made that episode way better than it would have been without him doing it. Maybe.
Yeah, but it
You
was
know, the
still- it was
sad
still
part. The sad part is Frakes probably actually saved that episode.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Well, I don't know. Is an unwatchable episode actually been saved though? Because it was pretty bad. You gotta admit.
Yeah.
There's a few classic Trek episodes that are almost like, what was the point? Like Code of Honor, season 1 TNG, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man, really?
Well, to be honest, the first season or two of Next Generation, it was a roller coaster ride quality wise, right? I mean, there was a few good episodes I actually liked, but there was some real crap too. So yeah.
Hey, Captain
Hey,
Finn
Captain.
Nerd is
Hey,
in the
Captain.
chat. Hey, buddy, you got the link up there if you want to jump on. You're more than welcome. Just talking some Trek, buddy.
You know, one of the big things I think they made a mistake. Roddenberry made a mistake when he started Next Gen was trying to turn the Ferengi into the main enemy, like the Klingons were in the original series.
Mhm.
Actually,
Man,
that
would
might have
not work.
worked. PvP, that might have worked if they didn't turn them into a circus act.
Well, that's
Right.
the trouble, though. They weren't threatening. They weren't scary.
No,
Mhm.
they were funny.
They were
They-
goofy.
Yeah.
They were goofy and silly. And it's
They
like,
were.
man, you
And
know.
even Armin Shimmerman, when he got cast as the role of Quark, I seen an interview. He said one thing the writers did was they made the Ferengi look so like just cheesy. It was like, yeah, and he totally wanted to make the Ferengi look like a species that. Which don't get me wrong, Shimmerman did a great job portraying Quark by all.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Him and
Yeah.
Aaron Eisenberg and
Mhm.
I forget who played Romstad or
Yeah, Max Kredenchuk.
I think all the actors in Deep Space Nine that played the various Ferengis did a good job, in my opinion. But what I really think helped is, Armin putting his foot down and saying, "Hey, I want this to be a real serious character. I could do some acting skills here." And the
absolutely.
writers were like, "Okay, man, you got it. We're gonna write the story."
That's not
Yeah.
me.
So yeah, I mean, there were some really good Ferengi stories. Actually, Deep Space Nine is my second favorite Trek series after the original series because I think the writing is pretty good in a lot of that show.
Suzanne put in a link for Captain Fandom Nerd. Thank you, Suzanne. Appreciate you. Check out Captain Fandom Nerd. Yes, absolutely. Okay, he's back.
Hey guys, look what I bought.
Can't see it. You're small.
A table?
Oh, 3D chess set.
Oh, chess set. Mm.
Yep,
Ah.
took me 6 years to find one.
Suzanne says the power company shutting her down for line repairs. Well, it's kind of late in the day for that. Ain't it?
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you don't have a heat wave up there, Suzanne. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you.
Yep, take care.
Have a good one there, Suzanne.
I hear someone's turn signal.
Yeah, the hazards are on because I'm going down a hill kind of slow.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Kevin's doing a job I'm going to have in about 5 years
Yeah.
after my kid graduates. But the thing is, I'll be like 54 years old when I start doing it. So
yeah, it's okay. I mean, I'm 52, so it's
there
not.
you go. Hey, well, I'll tell you what, with trucking, age is only a number. If you want to get out and do the job, you're going to get out and do the job. So
Yeah.
And I think at that point in my life, that's exactly what I'm going to need to do, because I've been sitting at, well, not sitting at home for the last 20 some years, but being around home for the
Is
last
that
20 years.
any clearer for the chat? The chat.
Well, yeah, we seen it the first time. I bigified it before. So yeah, you're good. You're good, Matthew.
Bigified.
So the new rumor is that Kurtzman is pitching a Kirk continuation series right after Strange New Worlds.
Oh, please not with the same actor, no, because that actor no.
I thought, didn't Strange New Worlds get canceled though? Aren't they going to end it? Like
Yes,
5
they are.
Oh,
Yeah, it's only got
I heard
5
they
seasons.
So
I
my
heard they
question-
got season 4.
No, I heard they got they're
And
done
season-
after 5. I heard they're done after season 3, episode 5 is what I've read.
Yeah, it's 5 with 6 episodes.
Thing
Wait.
is, though,
Wait, hold on, Kevin. Season 5 with 6 episodes, or season
Yeah.
3? Season 5 with
Season 5, yeah, with 6 episodes.
Okay, so yeah, that's a little because I heard season 4, so you heard season 5 with 6 episodes. Okay.
isn't Skydance taking things over though, and Kurtzman is getting his ass booted out?
Yes,
What I've heard.
unfortunately, and guess what Skydance did that they're going to get pissed all over for? That they canceled the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Skydance already fucked up.
Actually,
Right there.
I'm very happy about that because I can't stand him.
He's funny as hell.
No, he's boring as hell, and he's too political. I have not watched late night talk shows in like 8 years because they just got so political, and they weren't funny. They weren't entertaining. They were just a political, diatribe. And
Well, don't get me wrong. I'd rather have
I'm done.
David Letterman back doing stupid animal tricks too, but we don't.
Hey,
we don't live in that timeline anymore. So.
I prefer when Dave. Remember when Dave used to get himself launched on the wall?
Hey, Gorilla, how you doing, bud?
Hey, about time, Gorilla. Get your furry.
Gorilla.
You're
But
welcome
yeah,
to come.
I mean,
That's
I
good.
think
Sorry, PvP. I was just gonna tell Gorilla he can come on if he's not busy
Yeah,
at
come on,
work or
bro.
anything. Yeah,
actually he's probably still at work.
that's what. Yeah, I was wondering about that. 'Cause
Yeah.
well, I don't know. It's after 6:00. You might not be. Been a shitty day. Well, hey, you know what? Been a shitty day. Come on up here and wipe your ass with all the all the things you want to throw it into the world and flush it down the toilet afterward. So there you go. But you're welcome on, Gorilla. You're welcome on. That's all I can say. But sorry, PvP. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you, buddy. But...
No, I'm actually just trying to think of what I was going to say anyway because I didn't quite have my thoughts gathered. So go ahead.
Oh, you want me to say something?
Well, I was trying to think of the last. I was trying to think of the last talk show I thought was actually really, really good, and I'm having to think about it for a while because it's been a long time.
I like the late show with Craig, the Scottish guy. Craig.
That's the guy. The last great talk show host late night for me was Craig
Ferguson. Thank you. Yes.
Ferguson was great. Like he was goofy, he was silly, but
and
smart,
he was actually
smart.
he was actually stand-up comic before he got that bit.
Well, remember every night he'd do his monologue for 5 or 10 minutes?
Yes, he'd always go with "It's a great day in America," and everybody laugh at him, be like, "Why?"
And then you had the skeleton dude as a sidekick.
Yeah.
I can't remember that guy's name.
Which was funny because that was actually, it's funny that he did the skeleton because one of my favorite comedians is, I can't even think of his name, but he has he does the puppets, and one of his puppets is Ahmed.
I know the guy you're talking
Ahmed,
about.
the dead terrorist. So
yeah, I know the guy,
Yeah.
but I can't remember his name's not coming to mind. But I know who exactly you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty good. I've watched some of his videos. He's pretty funny. Yeah. But yeah,
Yep.
Ferguson was great. You know what I loved about Ferguson? He was a good stand-up comic, doing his monologue at the start of the show, and then he had great guests. Like he would get guests that were actually interesting to talk to. Because a lot of late night shows, all the guests do is want to promote their latest movie or book or some crap, right? They're not really there to talk. But Ferguson would always have like 10 or 15 minutes, good long conversations with him, talking about actual, life stuff, right? Which was great.
Yeah.
And remember when Ferguson even had his band and he would actually do a song once in a while? Like,
Oh yeah, he did. He actually got up there and yeah.
the guy was so talented. I was kind of really when he quit, I was kind of sad because I knew late night was pretty much dead at that point for me.
Gorilla says it was Jeff Dunham.
I
Thank
liked
you, Gorilla.
late night when Leno was still in.
Oh, you know what? Leno can kiss my butt. I'd rather see Johnny Carson in his ass.
Yeah, I think Leno was a big step down from Carson.
He really was. He really was.
Yeah.
Also, Gorilla says he's not going to say anything on a live stream that could be used in court. Hey, good idea, Gorilla. That's a very good idea. But you're more than welcome to come on, buddy.
I got a question for Gorilla. This coming Friday on the Waltons, you're going to have like a 10-minute stream, right? Because everything in that episode could be used in court, probably.
Oh, one of those episodes.
It's the infamous Mustache Man episode when they're approaching WW2.
Just call him Uncle Adolf. You'll be all right.
Well, we try to dance around it, but the trouble is there's a lot of content actually in the episode showing stuff. And
you know what?
If
you know what? If the History Channel can put up World War II documentaries flying the Nazis, NOTSEE flags.
You just got demonetized there for that word, right?
You know what? I got 27 subs. Let them. I got 27 subs. Let them.
The difference between History Channel and YouTube is, though, History Channel is their own
No,
channel.
they put that on YouTube. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I guess they're so big that YouTube won't mess with them. Us little guys, they can just, put the boot down on us, and that's a joke in itself.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about certain.
Well, you know what? I feel like the government puts boots on our necks to begin with, anyways. So.
Oh, you should be living up here in Canada right now, buddy.
Yeah, I wish I did, bud.
Well, you might not wish so much if you really knew what was going on.
I know the grass is already greener, right?
It's getting ugly.
And
you guys will.
Gorilla says PvP. Gorilla's talking about work-related stuff.
You guys watched that new Adam Sandler movie?
No,
Happy
but
Gilmore.
I heard somebody talking about it at my store yesterday, though.
It's actually really good. I watched it last night. It's hilarious. It's really well done. Like, it's better than a lot of sequels that you would think would just suck.
I heard the opening sequence was kind of dark, even for an Adam Sandler.
Yes. Yeah, that part for sure. It was a bit dark at the beginning, but it turned into a really good show. They brought pretty much everybody back that they could, so it was kind of fun,
Who's Kayla?
They even had like sort of like a homage to one of the younger characters that died. Like, he wasn't in Happy Gilmore, but they're sort of good friends.
Yeah.
It's that Disney actor that died in his sleep. So they kind of put a little scene in there that you got to catch.
What I heard was, like, part of the opening scene was he was taking a swing, and somebody got a golf ball where it should have been. So, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it was a little morbid, but
that's dark even for Adam Sandler. What the hell?
I guess they wanted a way to bring the character down because, he had won all those like golf championships, and they wanted him to start all over again. So,
There
but
he
they
is.
could have gone. in a
What's
different
up?
direction.
What's up, Parrot Head? Good talking to you, buddy.
Parrot Head, what's up?
There's Parrot Head. Yeah. Yeah, that's hey Parrot Head. Share out the channel, right? Because a lot of people that were subscribed before don't know about the new channel. So share it out, buddy. Appreciate you. Hey, Gorilla, how you doing?
I'm doing.
That's
Gorilla.
my answer.
So you taking a break from work, or you finished your shift today?
Oh, I'm done for the day.
Oh,
Yeah.
good man. Good man.
If I ever make it to making $500 a week on YouTube, I'm quitting my job. Put
Nice.
it that way.
Nice.
Not if you lived here, because that might cover your rent, but not the utilities. Just saying.
My house is paid for, so.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You'd be all right then.
Gorilla's got it made to most of us. Like he's got his own house and.
Well,
everything paid off.
I did too until my accountant didn't pay the insurance on a house, and that's when the glass fuse box decided to go to hell in the basement.
No shit.
Yeah, so I actually had a house that was all paid off, right, like quarter mile from Lake Michigan. So yeah.
So you don't want to divulge where the accountant is buried, I'm guessing, Jay?
Yeah, no, yeah, I don't want to say nothing about that. No, I don't.
That's a secret.
Yeah, it's next to Jimmy Hoffa.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, what time you going? Are you going on tonight, Gorilla? If you're going on, what time?
Well, what time do I always go live at?
Usually around 7 Pacific.
Oh, there you go.
Alrighty. So, have you picked a topic for tonight yet, there, Gorilla?
Yeah, I got a topic figured out, but when do you guys ever stay on topic?
Well, that's true. That's true.
I mean, come on, PvP. That's like asking me to pick a topic.
Yeah.
Just,
I could pick.
Here we go.
I could pick a topic, and I probably wouldn't last for 5 minutes on it. So, yeah,
that's what she said. What?
Well, PvP, you did good over at Larry's stream because your topic won.
Yeah, well, he did a. I guess it was a poll thing or something, if I remember correctly.
Right.
You know, and the other, people were kind of putting in slightly morbid stuff, and I thought, well, I'm going to put something a little more positive, so I just put something about what's your favorite music or whatever the hell it was.
Right.
I can't remember exactly, but
That
got the highest vote, and I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting it at all. I really wasn't, but
Well, when you had two people almost doing the same topic, they're going to pick the other person.
That probably did make a difference, actually. Yeah.
Yes, it did.
That's probably an actual good point there. Yes,
Yep.
yes.
It did for me.
But yeah, I mean, if you've ever checked out my channel, I'm a music guy, right? So, I love talking about music because I tell you, music has saved my life so many times over the decades. Because I've had my, I had a bad childhood basically, and music really kept me going through a lot of bad days, and it always gave me something in my life that was positive and life affirming, that I could listen to some great music and feel good about life, right? So yeah, I will always love music.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to. I always ramble. Fuck, I'm a rambler.
Oh, we're used to it. We're used to it.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, since we're not talking over each other,
so moving on.
Yeah, what's good, Gorilla? What's good with you?
Well, Walt's just deployed the National Guard.
What?
State of emergency.
Tim Walsh. Oh yeah, you live in Minnesota. What do you do that for?
Yeah, so the whole city of St. Paul got hit with a massive cyber attack.
What?
Oh shit! Really? I have not heard anything on this, even on YouTube.
Why would they hit St. Paul?
Well, it is the capital of Minnesota.
Yeah, but I mean, you think there's more major cities
Well,
than St.
to
Paul.
be fair, we've got hit with that in Lansing, my state's capital, many times, but we never
Really?
had to have the National Guard called in for it. So
Wow.
what? No, he called in the Minnesota National Guard for a cyber attack.
Yeah, because the city does not have the supportive infrastructure to do that. So now they got the National Guard cyber force coming in.
What the hell are they going to do with machine guns that a computer hacker can't do for them? Like really, bullets don't hurt the internet unless you're blowing up computers. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. Like, how's
They got
the
a
National
cyber
Guard?
force to counteract the cyber attacks.
So the National Guard has a cyber force now. That's interesting.
Well, they're part of the military, so that kind of makes sense, right? So
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's why we have the internet, was because the military, I think.
Well, yeah, because it was called DARPA to begin with. So
yeah, so I guess that kind of makes sense when I think about it for a minute.
And actually, the so-called internet goes way back to the 60s when universities set up their own network way back then, and we're doing war game simulation type things, except it was Pong basically with computers playing against each other type of stuff.
Oh,
so, yeah.
God. I remember when I actually had a Pong machine, and what
I had one for the back of my TV too in the 80s. Don't feel bad.
I after a couple weeks I gave up because it was so damn boring.
Boing.
Seriously.
Boing.
Boink,
Boing.
boink,
Boing.
boink, boink.
Boing.
Well, mine had the 80s sound effects. It went doop 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 doop. Yeah.
It was just a horrible game. I mean, that shows you how primitive we were back in the 70s or whatever, right?
Yep.
We actually thought that was good.
Yeah, we did. Good,
But I
but
mean,
boring.
There basically were no computer games back in those days, though. I mean, there's really bugger all back in the 70s.
Well, I'll tell you, I had the Apple IIc with, what was it? Moon Rover was the game on the Apple IIc. I used to play the shit out of that.
I think I had the Atari computer system, and you had to play the games on cassette cartridges. That's how primitive that
On
was.
the Atari? No, Atari. What are you talking
No, I don't know. It was something else then, but it sucked anyway. It doesn't matter.
You're thinking of the VIC 20 probably, or the VIC 20 or the Commodore 64.
Maybe it's Commodore.
Because those had tape drives on them. Yeah, that you.
Yeah,
could-
it was a tape drive, and man, it was wow. I'm so glad those days are long gone.
Oh, for fuck's sake! So Facebook's rules here completely
Fuck's sake.
ruin a damn good joke.
What?
And they have to put that in satire on it.
Huh?
Oh,
What?
Facebook
What?
has a
What?
rule that if you produce satire or scripted stuff, you have to put it in the thing there that it's scripted or satire. So
Yeah, you do.
has the
There's
whole
an
joke.
option for that now. Yes.
Yeah, though it just ruins the whole joke.
No, Gorilla's talking about setting up a live stream. Yes, there is an option for that now when you set up your live stream.
So, Gorilla, are you gonna list all your streams from now on as satire?
No, that's not YouTube. That's Facebook.
Oh, well, guess what?
really?
YouTube has the same option when you set up your
Wow.
live stream.
No, well, no, I did
Hello,
get my
Jeff
first.
B.
No, I did have a tear in my eye this morning. I got my first reported stream this morning.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it almost brought a tear to my eye.
What did you do now?
I don't know, some guy, I'm guessing, some Team Forrest Gump only listened to like 5 minutes of our Walton stream. There, it said he's reporting. He put reporting in the chat, so it's
Jeff,
still.
sorry. No, I was just gonna read out Jeff B. Shed. He says, "Hail Jay, PvP, Gorilla, Kevin, Pirate Head, and Commander Chuck." I'm guessing he's talking about you, Jeff.
Commodore.
Commodore. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Jeff.
No,
Yeah, and PvP's this age. Jeff. Yeah. Okay.
no. Hey, Jeff B, what's up?
So I got to hear more about the
Yeah,
backstory.
Jim, surprise.
So is this like a TV reporter that's attacking your channel or something?
No, it's just some random Team Forrest Gump.
Well, you know, any real reporter would have better things to do than watch YouTube videos.
No, it's not a reporter. It's just some guy who has absolutely no content on their channel.
You know, if you wanted to make a Forrest Gump news reporter joke, all you do is say, I did a report once, and I talked, and I talked, and I talked, and I talked, and boy, did I talk.
Hey, I got the haircut for that now. I just need that tan suit.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. We could do. We could start a Forrest Gump news segment.
I'm one of these people. I saw Forrest Gump in the theater when it came out, and
Yep.
I never really. I thought it was okay, but I didn't think it was the masterpiece that many other people seem to think it is. Like, I don't know.
That's good.
Oh, it's a
good.
wonderful movie. It's
Yeah.
a great movie.
Oh, sorry, I don't get it.
Dude, there's a white guy that lives in my town, and his lip sticks out bigger than Forrest Gump's shrimp partners.
Bubba Gump or Bubba.
Bubba, his lip
Bubba.
sticks out bigger than Bubba's. And this dude is white. I'm like, damn, I hope you don't trip over that thing.
That shit.
You needed those lips for all the ass kissing you probably have to do.
You're talking like Mick Jagger lips, right? Rolling Stones.
Dude, he makes Mick Jagger look thin-lipped.
Oh.
Literally, the bottom lip from Bubba is small compared to this white dude's bottom lip. It's like, how the hell is that even possible?
I'm actually glad I have never seen that, and I never want to actually. So, but you know, I thought I didn't think Forrest Gump was a terrible movie. I thought, yeah, it's okay, it's good, but I just didn't get the. I guess there's so much hype that I just kind of couldn't buy into it all. Because, I mean, I get what they were trying to do. I would get they were trying to portray a man with certain challenges, I will say, diplomatically.
As we say around here in Michigan, he was slow.
Well, he did maximize his existence, which
he
was
did good for us. He did,
So
absolutely. He did good, despite not having any resources. Absolutely.
Yeah, I get that. I enjoyed that part of the film, but there were certain parts when they did the Run Forrest Run stuff, and I'm like, okay,
run Forrest run.
I mean, that's still a great joke, but I thought it was a bit silly at the time, to be honest.
Well, it started out when he was a kid, and then it led to his college football career because the coach seen him running, and he's like, "Who the hell is that guy? I want him." You know.
Yeah,
then,
well, I haven't seen the movie in decades, so maybe I need to do a rewatch one of these days.
And then he did it, and he ran, and he ran, and he ran, and he ran, and he ran.
And he ran all the way to Iran.
No, actually, he didn't. He went coast to coast, is what he did. He went coast to coast. He went from Alabama all the way to the other coast. So,
yeah, okay. You know, the trouble with me is I'm so bloody old. There's probably, I don't know, maybe there's 500 movies I like that I've watched, right? And you get to that certain point, it's like it's hard to pick even the top 100 at my age, right? So.
Well, I mean, I don't want to bring your age into it, but since you did, yeah, there probably are.
You know, I feel sorry for kids that are just born in the last couple of years. Because
how to get back, Jumpy? He took a Greyhound.
We don't have Greyhound.
Yeah,
by
we
the
don't
way,
know.
We don't have Greyhound in Canada. They quit on us like about 10 years ago.
Oh, you know, I don't think we have it here either. I think we had like Indian Trails like 30 years ago. I think they took over. So.
Greyhound used to be great. Like you could take a bus to Vancouver.
Oh, dude, they used to have like the best buses in the world.
You could take a bus to Calgary. I mean, they were great. And then all of a sudden, one month they announced, well, we're quitting in 3 months, so screw you, Canada. Have a nice life.
No,
It's like,
no.
what?
There used to be a running joke here in the U.S. Right, the airlines had the Mile High Club. Greyhounds had the 10-foot high club. Because they had the pisser in the back, right?
Right. Well, I got to be honest. I never saw enough good-looking chicks on the bus that I'd want to join them in the bathroom. So yeah.
I took them a couple of times when I was 18, going down to the MEP station. So yeah, I seen
I used to drive for them too. I was a Greyhound driver for like 6 years.
Were you, Kevin?
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
all over. I lived in Vancouver, Kamloops, and Toronto, and drove for them in all those 3 places. So,
So what was it like working for Greyhound? Like, were they a reasonable company to work for, Kevin?
there's a lot of bureaucratic bullshit with a company that big, you know, and it's very union. It's union, so it's hard to get a good shift because all the senior guys basically hog all the good runs, and then when you're new, you're just bouncing around a lot.
Okay, Kevin, can I say one thing about that? Okay. Number one, seniority has nothing to do with your union benefits, okay? That has nothing to do.
No, I know.
Okay, so let's just differentiate that right now, okay? Just because a company is union has nothing to do with what shift you get, okay, or what benefits you get, right? All the union does is guarantees that you will get benefits, that you will get a certain pay, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I just wanted to make that clear.
Yeah, that's usually, it's fine that that's how it works. It's just when you're new, you're always, because you're at the bottom of the list.
You're a new hire, you're low man on the pole. That's obviously that's no matter where you're at, if they're union or not, you're gonna be the low man.
Right. Yeah. And that's the only thing with the company that big. It just, you don't really get anywhere until you've been there for like 15 years to even get anything. So it's sort of, I didn't mind the work. You know, you have some fun times with some of the passengers, and you have some great conversations, and then you have some real weirdos too.
I bet you had some characters. I was gonna say, you had some characters on your bus.
Yeah, I've had to kick some guy off once, and you know he was so drunk that when we kicked him off in this one town, he ran into the back of a house and grabbed skis, and then came out and tried to throw the skis at the bus. But because he was so drunk, the skis only fell like 2 feet in front of him, and we had to call the RCMP and get him, put in jail. Everybody on the bus was clapping after the cops took him away.
Nice. Wow. That's crazy.
Nothing.
Jeff B says the UPS employees, the UPS employees, United Parcel Service, union employees bid on routes. Really?
Yeah.
Seniority is a thing. You know, we have a UPS depot, however you want to say it, right here in the town where I live. So where they work on the trucks and they get and they do the stuff. So yeah. I used to live like their facility. Okay, so I lived on a street, and then across the street was a field, and on the other side of the field was their depot. And all I heard all night was beep beep every time they came in and out of that fucking goddamn repair. Yeah. Oh.
Yep. You're talking about in Toronto, or no, not there?
No, I'm talking where I live here in Michigan.
Ah, okay. Yeah. And then they had, I enjoyed it. I also did tours, because they also owned Gray Line tours, and I used to be the tour bus driver for the tours from Toronto down to Niagara Falls and stuff. So that was kind of fun.
Jeff B called it upstress. Jeff B, did you used to work for UPS? Did you? You seem to know a little bit about it. Just wondering, Jeff. You don't have to say. I'm just wondering. But okay, so yeah, you did that, Kevin.
Yeah, so I've been to Niagara Falls like hundreds of times because we went on those tours, and it's a lot of fun because it's a different kind of driving because you're there to make sure everyone has fun instead of you're just going from A to B, and they're just like cattle in a sense on the bus. So it's kind of a little more interesting.
Yeah, you want them to like move, not be like a Jello mold in a petri dish or some shit, right?
Right.
So,
yeah.
Oh,
so
Jeff
it's a little more fun.
Jeff B, I'm guessing worked for you for UPS for 15 years. Wow, 15 plus years. Wow.
What goes up must come down.
Well, you know what? 15 years for UPS. I feel for you, bud, because I see the same guy every day in his big ass brown truck coming downtown where I live, and he parks in the city bus spot just because there's no place for that big ass truck downtown. So.
Yeah, that's got to be a tough job. It's just one with the traffic, and then also just dealing with all the customers when you deliver.
Hey, Daniel, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Daniel.
Hi, PvP. How you doing?
Well, I'm still breathing, so that's a good thing.
Hey, you're stealing my line. I always say it's a good day if I wake up breathing.
I say every day you wake up is a good day. That's my motto.
There you go. Hey, you can wake up, but I like waking up breathing.
Well, yeah, of course, if you're not breathing, you're probably not going to wake up.
Exactly. Right? Hey, how you doing?
But yeah, I don't know. When Greyhound shut down here, it was actually a really big surprise in Canada. Like, we were not expecting it at all.
Well, you guys got Indian trails up there or whatever?
For the public, I guess for the public, you would have not expected it. But when I was working there, you could see it written on the wall years ago.
Well, you got to figure Greyhound's been around the 30s, the 40s. So.
Right.
But the thing was, like, when they announced like 3 or 4 years before they called, actually it was like a 3 months notice, and they were gone. When I ever took the bus, and I had to sometimes because I didn't always have my car, and I would actually sometimes go 30 miles down the road to see my cousin or whatever, the bus, it was just reasonably priced. It was good service. I had no problem with Greyhound at all. But every time I took the bus was like probably 80% full, and it seemed like they were making money. Like, they had passengers.
Oh shit! I wish I had short hops like that around here.
I just don't know what happened. Like, I'm still trying to.
I'll tell you what actually killed it was when they got bought out by First Canada. That's really was the last thing, because that company in Europe, because they're like First Group, which is in Europe, is much bigger, and the thing that killed them is that company runs mostly school buses, and they like to run a business based on like sort of subsidized businesses.
Yep. Subsidized, set times, this schedule, this.
Right. And that's why they couldn't make a go of Greyhound, because they don't know how to run a for-profit business where they had to have sales and try to get customers, because when you own a school bus, you have a guaranteed run, and the government gives you money. And
guess what?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
You got to figure for every bus route, no matter how rural you are, there's at least 5 kids, 5 brand new kids every year. They're going to be signing up for that bus service.
Right.
So you're basically saying Greyhound got bought out by almost a socialist company.
Yes.
No, that's fabulous.
They got paid for by government.
PvP, why you gotta put that into it? It ain't socialist.
Well, I don't know.
But
when a company survives getting government money, I don't know what I would call it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All you heard was subsidized. That's all you heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's
Yeah.
go back. Let's go back.
if they're
let's
getting
go back.
subsidized on public tax dollars,
Okay,
that is,
I hear
to me,
you.
that
I
is,
hear
to
you.
me, that is not capitalism.
But let's
in
go
my book.
back to the rest of what Kevin said. Okay, Kevin also said they weren't used to having to deal
Yeah.
with
Making a
schedules.
dollar?
With schedule, hold on. Listen, PvP. They weren't used to dealing with schedules that depended on customers having random schedules, right? You can't depend on a customer base
No.
that doesn't have a set schedule, which is what a school bus does.
Greyhound always had set schedules, at least every time.
Yes, they did, and look how much money they lost.
There was no random schedules though for Greyhound. They were all. You'd go to the Greyhound station, buy your ticket, and there was a set.
I'll
there were
agree.
set
They had a set
schedules.
schedule. Yes, they had.
You would
I'm
buy
agreeing.
a ticket for 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock or whatever.
And you're lucky if they left at 10.
Sometimes they
And
probably
then
did.
the main thing that really killed it too is all the rural runs, because they don't have passengers like they did in Ontario, where most of the buses were full and they made money. But you go from, small town Saskatchewan, and the bus ran like basically 5% full. So it's all about that kind of thing. That's what killed it.
Yeah,
which is where I want to get into what the service we have here. We have called like dialer rides, right? You call them up and you say, I want to go from here to here inside town or whatever. It's a bus. It's a bus that. But okay, like we have a bigger city like 45 miles away that has a set city bus schedule, right? But that city bus stops running at a certain time because it only runs in the city. Now here, the county I live in, we have basically called a dialer ride service. You call them up or you book it online and you get your ride, right, within the times that they operate, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. So you go anywhere in the city for like $2, right? But you might be on the bus for 2 hours, even though this town ain't that big. Okay. Now they also have another service that says, okay, we're going to take you to another town in our county, but we only do it at certain times. And they also have another service that says, we're going to take you to the county line so you can pick up the dialer ride from that county and take it to where you want to go. But those are only at certain times, right? So that's what Greyhound's competing with too. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, and then in Ontario, they had a major issue with competition because the Go bus and the Go train basically were so much cheaper than Greyhound that now they can't even compete, because it used to be Greyhound was the only thing that got you all the commuters, but the Go train really killed that end of the business as well.
I mean really, could Greyhound do $4 for a 60-mile trip one way?
Yeah, well, that's the main reason. It's just impossible.
Yeah, I mean that's what we do around here. That's what we have to do,
But
right?
that's my point. Any bus that can go 60 miles on $4.
Well, no, we got to go like 30 miles on one county bus for $2. Get a transfer to the next county's bus for another $2, and that's how you get there. But
point,
you can only do it certain times a day, and Greyhound just can't compete with that price. Is what I'm saying.
Because if you can run a bus 60 miles for $4, that's not a business model. That's not capitalistic. You've got to be subsidized at some level of government to go 60 miles on $4.
Well,
no company can do a 60-mile run for $4 if they're actually a capitalist money-making entity, right?
Actually, these do exist in capitalistic societies because we have those exactly where I live, buddy. So
I just think you can. No bus around here is. All the buses around here now we have.
But that is a very small part of their operation. 99% of their operation are $2 fares right within our city limits, which is only like 3 miles up one road and 3 miles down the other. So, but you might be waiting for the damn thing for 3 hours, depending on how busy they are.
Well, yeah, we have a call-in bus too. Generally, they are there for people on wheelchairs or have physical challenges, right?
Oh, we
can't-
got those kind of buses too. Trust
Yeah,
me, we do.
People there, they can't take a regular bus, but it's still basically a government-run bus system. It's not a private
Well,
company,
it
right?
is. It is. It is called the county I live in, County Transportation Commission. So it originally, like back in the 50s, I'm guessing it was originally conceived. You know, back when this town used to be Mayberry, which it ain't no more. It was a county ran bus system for people that needed help getting around here in town. The problem is, all the college kids use it. All the disabled people use it. All the people that can't get a license for drunk driving use it. And they're so overloaded. Oh, plus, not to mention the fact that they have to take all the school kids from the city to school and back in the morning and every afternoon because they don't have city bus service no more for the local.
You don't have a school bus? You don't have
No,
school
not for
bus?
town kids. Not no more. Nope. They got rid of
Man,
it.
that's weird. I see.
So
the
guess
yellow
what?
school bus.
Yeah, those local buses, those local
Yeah.
dial rides are taking all the school kids too. So.
Weird. Well, that's not good because we still have our yellow school buses here.
Or you could pay $30 for a cab or 60 for an Uber. So yeah, have fun with that.
Anyway, we probably talked this topic to death already.
Well, yeah, that's we'll all take the blame on that one. I know. A lot of stuff. I'm sorry.
Anybody got another subject they would like to discuss?
Oh well, Kevin was talking about Star Trek. I like Star Trek.
I like up until 2005. I love Star Trek. After that, nope,
Well, yeah, you could have said that too.
not for me. And that's just me. I'm an old school Trekkie. I don't think anything after 2005. That's not real Trek to me. I'm just being honest.
I mean, okay, PvP. My mom's gonna be 70 next month. Please tell me you're younger than that.
I am 67.
Okay, thank you. So you're not my parents' age. At least I can say that.
Well, yeah, I guess. You're how old are you? Said you're what, 50 something?
I would. No, I don't wish. I'm 49. I'll be 50 in February.
Okay, that means I'm 17. Actually, if I got some lady knocked up when I was 17.
Oh, don't even say it.
And I tell you, that is a terrifying thought. I just
You know, I just said my mom's gonna be 70 next month. My dad, if he was still alive, would be 75 right now. So
Okie dokie. Yeah, well, it's all good, I guess, somehow.
I mean, hey, if my mom banged you while you were underage, I mean, yeah, maybe.
Oh boy.
How you doing? Wait, no, you wouldn't, because it was 18 back then, even.
Okay, we got an entire panel here, and nobody's coming up with a topic.
Yeah, I know. What the hell?
Well, I gotta get going here. I got a few things to do before the cigar launch tonight.
Okay, we'll see.
I still got to shower.
What's the topic tonight, Gorilla?
We had a poll here the other day, and it's we're going to discuss the Culver cancellation and the new South Park episode. Then if there's time, I want to do a breakdown of the DI hire chief police of Cincinnati there, of the interview they did on the beating the other day.
Uh-oh.
Oh God, that was.
Okay.
So you're on in about 3 hours then, are you, Gorilla?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I do want to say hello to Captain Fandom Nerd. Thank you for joining us, bud. How you doing? Okay, well, he did. Well, Captain Fandom's still here, but somebody else left.
Gorilla.
Oh, Gorilla. Okay. Well, okay. Take care, Gorilla. Thanks for being on. Anybody see summer blockbuster flicks? No.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to talk about, but no one saw that. Happy Gilmore 2.
I'm not interested in it, although people say it is good. I'm not interested. I mean,
You're not? Oh, okay. It's good.
the first one was enough, but the second one, do you really need a second one? Really?
That's not exactly a compliment of film when you say the first one was enough.
Well, I'll say this about Daniel. Daniel has been spot on when it comes to movies. Daniel was the first one that told me that. Oh damn it! What's his name? The guy that played Batman in 1989. That guy.
Michael Keaton.
Yes, thank you.
Keaton.
Keaton would be the guy that played Batman in this latest Batman movie, and guess what? He was. So, except it wasn't a Batman movie; it was a different movie.
Yeah, it was a Flash movie
Yeah,
that he was in. Yeah.
You know, I just wish they'd start making original stories again instead of copying, reboot, sequel. I'm bored with this stuff. Like seriously, guys.
The original Happy Gilmore was a good popcorn film, says Jim. Yes, it was.
That's very true. I think they make too many of these remakes, and it's just, why bother? It's the same thing. They got Harry Potter's being remade now as well.
Damn, they remade Harry Potter. I ain't watched the first 15 movies.
Yeah. You know, I watched Harry Potter movies and they were okay, but I was like, once again, I just didn't get it. I was like, okay, these are good, but I don't get how people are losing their shit over watching these. I really don't, right? So I don't know.
Yeah, like I don't get it either. Yeah, it's weird.
It's more for younger kids, though. So
I was too old when it came out.
I mean, I was in the 20s when it came out, in the 40s after the 15th one came out. How the fuck did that happen?
I was like in college or something when it came out, so I was.
Yeah, there you go, folks. There you go. So yeah.
But I mean, some people, talk about Harry Potter like it's almost some kind of religious experience, and I'm sorry, guys, but I don't.
Oh shit! They do the same thing about Pokemon and all that other bullshit too. So
true. Yeah, well, we're living in a very strange world. I must say.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you want to know what I think is hilarious? Watching newbies put tire chains on an 18-wheeler for the first time. Now there's something to watch, folks. Hey, you want to see a funny video? No, seriously, look this up on YouTube. How to put auto chains on.
You ever watched a video on YouTube of teenagers trying to use a dial phone?
I saw a video like that. It's hilarious. They don't know what to do.
They don't have a fucking clue. It's so
No,
funny.
the funniest line I ever heard from one of those videos is, "You mean I got to put my finger in it?"
But yeah, it's so sad. I mean, it's just so sad the complete lack of knowledge some people have these days. It's like, you know that what bugs me is we have the internet. We have the biggest resource of knowledge, access to knowledge the world has ever had. I mean, I remember when I used to have to go to a library and take out books to learn about stuff, right? Like that, That's
Oh, I thought you were going to say on how to learn how to use AOL, but okay, yeah, that's even better.
No, I never used AOL. Anyway, I was one of those people that had to, turn paper pages and read shit, like, when I was young, right? And now we got all this vast, there's a lot of bullshit and misinformation on the net. I get it. But there's also some really good websites, if you, take the time to figure it out, where you can actually learn about stuff.
PvP.
And these kids don't bother, right? They just don't. They don't.
Well,
bother.
PvP. The internet ain't no Encyclopedia Britannia.
I kind of think some of those encyclopedias were a bit overrated, actually,
and overpriced.
My parents bought the World Book set, and it was okay, but I didn't think it was worth $500 or wherever the fuck they paid for it, right?
Oh, you want a good rom-com? My Nikki, she watches what is that one? She likes How I Met Your Mother is a good one. and she also watches, what is the other one she's been on lately? It's
Mm.
the one with Blush Magazine. That's got David Spade in it. I forget the name of it. Oh, some bitch. I forgot the name.
I was never into rom-coms. I've always found rom-coms a bit too formula for my taste, but I do like a good comedy film, but nothing's coming to mind in recent decades, I have to admit.
Well, the one with How I Met Your Mother, the guy that plays Barney Stinson is the guy that played Doogie Howser, MD. So,
okay,
it does have like a top tier actor in it. So, oh, and it's got the girl from Bandcamp.
Oh, you're talking about Allison Hannigan?
Whatever her name is. This one time at Bandcamp. Yeah, her.
This one time at Bandcamp, I stuck.
Yeah, it's got her. Yep, it's got her, and it's got the guy that played Doogie Howser in it.
Okay,
So, yeah.
okay. Now I'm going to have to watch that because
yes, it's called How I Met Your Mother. Yes.
Yeah, I am a huge Allison Hannigan.
Yep.
Horny hot dog for her. Man, she's gorgeous. Oh, what a babe.
Oh,
Babe,
and guess what? Guess what her name is in that show?
Okay, tell me because I don't know.
Lily.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
nice. That's nice. Okay, I'm just looking up some top comedies. One that comes to mind is The Naked Gun. That's what I would recommend if you haven't seen Naked Gun. Let's see what.
Oh, American Pie. Yep. That's the movie. Thank you.
I say the first 4 American Pies are all great films. Well worth saying. I laughed my ass off on all 4 of those films. So yeah,
have you heard what like millennials and every generation after millennials are saying about American Pie? Oh, how could you even do that? Oh, that, and they're making fun of like Gen Xers for laughing at it. It's like, dude, you have no idea.
No, what's wrong with laughing at a comedy? Like,
Exactly. It's like no, but you get like all these young kids that are like in their 20s laughing at people in their 40s and older. For like our sense of humor, and they don't understand us. They think we're weird for our sense of humor. It's like,
did they? I have a question.
you have no idea, youngin. We had to make our own humor. Okay, we used to hurt ourselves just to laugh, so we had something to laugh at. Okay, get the fuck out of here.
Did they ever watch the actual film?
No, probably not.
Well, maybe they should try watching the damn film before they criticize it.
No, but no, it's the thing on YouTube. Go look that up sometime.
No, I don't care. I don't actually know. There's some great young people on YouTube that do reactions to classic films and actually
there is, yes.
But people that are I've seen people that are beyond stupid at times too, and I'm just like, okay, bye, later, have a nice life, because I don't want to ever think about you ever again, and I won't. Okay, here's another classic, Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap, yes.
Turn the amplifiers up to 11. That's what I say to do. Yeah, good old Spinal Tap.
Yes, hello, Captain Phantom Nerd.
What else we got? Oh, Deadpool. The Deadpool films are good. The Deadpool films are funny.
I still need to watch those.
I would recommend those. I like Deadpool. What I like about Deadpool? He's outside the box and doesn't give a crap about offending people.
Oh, really? So it's kind of like me. That's probably why I like it, even though I haven't seen it.
You have not seen Deadpool?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god. Oh, the 3 Deadpool movies are incredible, man. You need to see those. Not only they're hilarious, and Deadpool is a great character, but they have a lot of great action and adventure in them too. They're really good movies.
We used to go to school uphill in the snow 5 miles each way. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, that was a really crappy list I looked up. That didn't have much on it, so I got to find something better.
I'll be right back. Captain Phantom Nerd, you joined the chat a while ago. Why don't you introduce yourself to the chat? You probably know the people here. You might not. I can't know. But I'll be right back. So please, Captain Phantom Nerd, make your presence known. You're more than welcome here, bud. And I will be right back.
How about like a movie like 50 First Dates? That one's not bad. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that one yet, I gotta say.
Yeah, that one's an Adam Sandler movie, but it's really good. It's touching. It's with Drew Barrymore.
Okay, I was never a big Adam Sandler fan, actually. To be honest. Oh, here's a good one. This is a good one as a comedy and a tribute to Star Trek. Is Galaxy Quest?
Oh yeah, that one's a really good one.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Oh, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I watch that every Christmas. I love that movie. That's probably the only Chevy Chase film I actually like because he's actually entertaining in it for a change. But yeah, that's a Christmas film. I always watch that one.
Yeah. The whole Griswold family adventure.
Well, what I love about Chevy's character, he so much wants to give his family a great Christmas, and everything he does, he seems to fail at. Right, like he's getting so frustrated through the entire movie. He's like spending hours, stapling all those damn lights on his roof, which I think is insane. But basically, it's funny as hell watching him do all that and almost killing himself in the process. And then he plugs it in and nothing happens, right? I mean, it's fabulous. But eventually it gets. And the neighbors, what's her name? Julia Harris or whatever from Seinfeld.
Yeah, Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah, Dreyfus. Yeah, she is great. She's awesome as always in that film, and I love the snotty neighbors. And of course, then we got what was it, cousin Lenny or something?
Larry? No,
Larry.
Yeah,
Larry. It's basically the redneck cousin is what I'm trying to describe there, Dan. And he's hilarious too. Like there's so many elements in that film that are a lot of fun. That's a Christmas movie I try to watch every.
It never gets old.
Exactly, it's always fun. Yep, definitely good.
They tried to make a sequel, Christmas Vacation 2, with Larry.
Oh,
horrible.
Oh God, I got 20 minutes into it and I had to turn it off, down. I couldn't watch it. It was so bad.
No, wait, Eddie, cousin Eddie.
Eddie, that's the guy. Yeah, Eddie. But they put that movie. What was it on? It was on a desert island, wasn't it, Dan? If I remember.
Yeah.
Correctly? Like, what the hell does the desert island have to do with Christmas?
And I'm like, they made a sequel. They made a sequel. It's in the bargain bin, but it's not bigger. I don't understand, So I watched it and I'm like, oh, that's why.
Oh, it's so bad. I actually say I got through about 20 minutes and I said I do not ever want to watch this. It was awful. There's not many films I will turn off. Most films I'll give them a chance and do at least one watch through, right?
Did you turn off Debbie Does Dallas? Just wondering.
Actually, I've never watched it. I should probably give that one a go.
Yeah, you should. That's a classic.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Oh, here's an oldie but a goodie. His Girl Friday.
His Girl Friday, yes.
Yeah, but Cary Grant, Howard Hawks directed it. That is a good one.
Yeah, not the guy that played Friday for Sherman T. Potter. Not that guy from Dragnet. The other guy. Yeah, different.
Oh, here's another classic. Is Mr. Hulot's Holiday.
Mr. Whose Holiday?
It's Hulot. It's Hulots. It's a French film, but it's really good. It's by the director Jacques Tati. And he made a whole series of films about Mr. Hulot, and they're all really good, actually. They're really, really good movies. I mean, of course, they're French and they're subtitled, and I know people don't like that, but they are really funny as hell. And Mr. Hulot is an eccentrically weird character that is very entertaining. So I highly recommend all those films.
That reminds me of some 1940s or 50s films that Nikki watches. Inspector somebody, but they're in black and white.
I'd have to think about that. I'm not sure.
But
hey,
it's like a French inspector, though. Like a French.
Oh! Is that the 70s one where Inspector Clouseau or something?
Clouseau, yes.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good.
Yeah, she loves that. Yes,
I believe those are 60s and 70s, something around.
Yep. She loves those movies.
Those are good. I think is it Peter Sellers? I can't remember who's played them, but anyway, Planes, trains, and automobiles. That's a worthwhile one. I think.
Oh, definitely classic. Yes.
Yeah.
Steve Martin and John Candy. Absolutely.
Yep, good stuff. Hey, Racing Arizona with Nick Cage. That's a good one. And here we are.
What about Overboard? Since you got Snake Plissken up there as your avatar.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Really? You know, it's got that same actor. And Farrah Fawcett, Overboard.
You want to pop it in the if you got a link in the private chat?
I don't. I just thought of it out the top of my head.
Okay. Oh, here's another classic. I think from the 1933. It looks like here. Duck Soup by the Marx Brothers.
Yes, classic.
I love the Marx Brothers.
Classic.
You know what I love is kids today think, oh well, those old fogey, people 50 years old or whatever, those baby boomers are so old and conservative and boring. They would never understand weird. And then it's like, hey kids, we were watching movies made in 1933 that are fucking far more nuts than any movies you guys will ever make.
Dude,
right?
Jeff B, you just captured my heart, buddy. You fucking captured my heart by saying that. I'm sorry, bud, but you did. Dr. Strangelove, or How the World Ends as We Might Perceive It, or whatever the fuck it says. But yeah,
I love the ending of Doctor's Until We Meet Again.
Until we meet again, yeah.
Stanley Kubrick, one of my favorite directors.
Love Dr. Strangelove. Love that movie. Oh my god, yes. You know who else is in that? I swear to God, the guy, the one general that won't shut the fuck up, is literally the same guy that plays Patton in the movie Patton.
Oh, I know the actor. Damn, I can't remember his name. George C. Scott.
George C. Scott, yes.
And he won the Academy Award as Best Actor for Patton.
Yes.
Same
guy.
Way,
yes.
I actually got to see Patton at my local theater on a huge screen.
You know, I was a kid back in the day,
movie.
back in the 80s when Alice was on reruns, right? The show Alice, remember Alice?
I remember Alice.
Right.
What is it? What was something about Kiss My Grits?
Kiss My Grits. Yeah, that was Flo that said that. The other waitress. But the guy that played Mel reminded me so much of George C. Scott. I thought that used to be the same guy.
Yeah, Mel. Mel is in the Star Trek episode, Piece of the Action.
Yes, he's one of the gangsters. Yes,
he was one of the gang. He was like the head gangster, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, I got another one for you. The Princess Bride. That's
Princess
a good one.
Bride. There you go. Alice.
I think Princess has some dramatic elements too, though, because remember that was that. Hello, I am Domingo Antoya or whatever. I'm here to kill you or whatever his line. I can't remember his fucking line.
Hold on. I'm trying to get my headphones right. Okay, say that again, PvP.
I can't remember. Remember the Spanish guy that his father was murdered and he's wanting revenge and he has that great line, but I can't remember it.
No, not right up.
He's like, "Hello, my name is," and then he goes into a spiel, and you killed my father, and basically he's here to avenge him, right?
No, because the only thing that comes to mind is when you say "Hello, my name is," I think of Eminem saying "Slim Shady." So.
Okay, let's move on then.
I'm just saying.
Oh, another one I don't think a lot of people probably remember is 4 Weddings and a Funeral. That's actually pretty entertaining.
Wasn't that a Clint Eastwood movie?
No. This is a comedy with Andy McDowell and Hugh Grant.
Oh. Okay.
I think that was an 80s. It was kind of probably like
I don't know. I don't know Andy McDowell. I know Roddy McDowell. Obviously.
Well, Andy McDowell was pretty smoking hot back in those days. So.
Well, hey, if you say so, but
I think she was the chicken Groundhog.
Oh,
Day.
a girl.
Yeah, Andy McDowell. She was in.
Oh, so it's like a girl having the name Riley and Chandler. Okay.
Yeah, I think she was in Groundhog Day with what's his face. Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Like with these girls with these boys' names, it's like I don't know what to think about you. So
yeah, I know. Oh, here's a classic: Trading Places.
Eddie Murphy.
Ed Murphy
and
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd, yes.
Oh, okay. Here's a classic. The producers, the '60s version, by Mel Brooks and Gene Wilder, classic shit.
Books
Remember
or Brooks?
Remember the song that the two main characters, Zero Mostel is one of the main actors in it. The two characters decide they can make a lot of money by making a really shitty musical. So they come up. They come up with that musical called "Springtime for Hitler."
Oh yes, I do remember that. Yes,
And
they did make an actual video for that. Yes,
they actually put it on at the theater.
Yes, that was actually a thing. Yes,
the trouble is the audience actually loves it, and then they're like,
and they had to release it. Yes. On album, there's actually an actual video for that. If you look it up, you'll find it.
It's a very funny film. I actually, that's an oldie but a goodie, I gotta say.
But if you actually look up the video, springtime for Uncle Adolf, you'll find it online. So.
Oh God, it's funny, and don't forget Mel Brooks is a Jewish guy, so his tool of attack is to use comedy and humor, right, on bad things, and I think that's really great.
I mean, hey, think about it this way: if bad humor weren't funny, nothing would be.
They'd never make that film today, though. They wouldn't, because there's too much snowflake.
I keep hearing people say that, right? And I'm as left can be. Like, I'm not tinfoil hat wearing left, but at the same time, it's like, Jesus Christ, get a sense of humor, you motherfuckers.
The trouble with a lot of the left these days is they have no sense of humor, from what I've seen.
See, and I think that's the difference, right? I think that's where a line needs to be drawn, because I'm left, like, where certain policies are concerned. But then you got like the extreme left that just can't unwrap the tinfoil from their fucking antennas.
Well, the thing is, Jay, I'm like an old school leftist from the '60s, back when leftists, or actually that's when leftists were actually progressive back in the '60s.
That's what I like to think of myself as. It's progressive. I want to do things that progress our society.
Yeah, but now they're doing things that are totally against that up here in Canada. Like they're trying to just shut down anybody that doesn't agree with their ideas.
No. See that, and I don't agree with that, because I live in America, and one thing, and I know our current administration isn't helping with this. No matter what nobody thinks. Yeah. But part of the foundation of our country here in America, or in the U.S., is the fact that we can have different beliefs and different backgrounds, but still come together at the end of the day, have a conversation, and make policies and do stuff that helps the country along and doesn't put it back in the Stone Age or whatever the case may be, right?
That's the way it used to be, like 50 something years ago.
Right. So I'm born too late, I guess. I can't know.
I sometimes think I was born too early, because I remember when the world was pretty damn good. Anyway. Oh, another classic comic. I'm going back to Charlie Chaplin now, A Modern Times. We're going back to the 20s or something here, probably.
Baseball. Wait, that's the one that's not just now coming out, ain't it, Jeffy?
No. This is Modern Times, Charlie Chaplin's classic, and this probably getting close. Probably is 100 years old by now.
No, Spaceballs 2. I heard they were just gonna start making that pretty soon.
No, I'm not talking about Spaceballs. Yeah, but I'm talking about Modern Times.
Charlie Chaplin ain't modern, bro.
Charlie Chaplin is, in my opinion, one of the most brilliant directors in history.
Dude,
he
he's
made a lot of great films.
He was an actor from 100 years ago. How is that modern?
I wish more people would go back and watch some of those silent films.
I would say would too, like the Steam Tramp or whatever that movie was that he was in.
Well, thing was, back then, when they didn't have sound, they had to tell a story visually.
But visually, yes,
and they were good at it. I mean, and you know what? Then they didn't. Nowadays, so many movies in the last 25 years are talky, talk.
If you look at Charlie Chaplin's eye rolls half the time, with those eye rolls, he's saying, "You dumb bitch." But what if he would have said that out loud? Nobody would have thought it was
you know what I love about Chaplin too is there's some dude harassing him. He'll just kick him in the ass and run away.
Yeah, exactly. Here, there you go. Have a nice day. Yeah.
He's like, "Screw you, bud." You know. Oh, here's this one's Coming to America with Eddie Murphy. That one's pretty good.
Did you see the sequel?
I have not.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Is it okay or crap?
It's
It's
not compared
okay.
not compared to the first one.
Okay.
I mean, it does have James Earl Jones, right? Okay.
Right.
And it's got Eddie Murphy, okay. You know, it's got everybody from the first movie.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just
You're saying maybe the writing is not quite as up to
yeah, it's just the writing is. I mean, it's funny and all, but and it does have who was Eddie Murphy's sidekick? Was that wasn't Arsenio Hall? That was that.
Gosh, I can't remember now.
But yeah, I mean,
think
they got all. Yeah,
that was Arsenio Hall.
Was it
wasn't
Arsenio Hall? Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah, before he sold out and became a crappy talk show host.
Mm-hmm.
But the second movie came out after that, though.
Okay.
And,
Anyway, that's a good one. Not one of my favorites,
But
it's
no,
so
there is a
watchable.
sequel. Yeah, there's a sequel. It's called Coming, the number 2 America, and it was on Netflix for a while. So
Okay.
Yeah. It's okay, but not as good. Yes, I agree.
right, yeah, it's okay. It's not what the first one was.
One thing I just want to let you guys know, if you haven't thought of this before, once you get into your 60s, you get really, really, really picky.
You know what?
Because you're running out of time.
PvP, no, I'm not trying to put decades on my life. I'm going to be 50 in February, okay? I'm not trying to be older than what I am.
I'm just saying, make the best use of your time, because I wasted too many fucking years when I was a young dumb.
Hey, I've been raising kids for 20 years. I'll be glad to get on the open road in about 5 years. My son's 18,
yeah, but you provided a good service there, I gotta say, Jay. Raising children is an admirable thing to do.
Yeah, and I've been doing it for 20 fucking years. I'm ready to get out and experience the world.
Okay, you know what you need? You need some hookers with sniffing their ass off, cocaine off their ass.
How you doing?
Anyway, next movie on my list I'm looking at here is Withnail and I, which is a British film. You guys have probably never heard of this movie.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, this is a classic.
You said Neo, and I'm thinking, does he mean Neo?
It's Withnail, Withnail.
Oh, Wayo. I thought you said Neo.
No, it's Withnail and I guess one of the characters is called Withnail. And basically, it's about a couple of drunkards that are fucked up in their lives, and they decide to go on. I don't know where they decide to go somewhere. It's so fucked up. It's hard to.
Well, hey, PvP, you want to go for a car ride? Let's go.
Okay, it's got Bruce Robinson, probably not, but it has a guy called Richard E. Grant, which you might have heard of because he got famous later on.
No.
Okay, but you'll recognize his face if you ever take.
Probably, but I don't know the name.
And they're basically into booze, and they decide to go on a holiday by mistake, and it goes very, very sideways.
Oh, what about how much? Okay, so just an aside here, based on that movie, well, have you ever seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
I have. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest.
I love that movie. Fucking love that movie.
I tried. I really tried. I tried.
Quick,
but
what's your sex? We're in backcountry.
I think it was just maybe a little too weird for me, and not that I know I'm weird, but
fucking love Hunter S. Thompson.
I probably need to watch it again.
I love that.
I haven't seen a lot of these movies in like 20 or 30
Hunter
years.
S. Thompson is one of my favorite writers. So to see a movie based on him is awesome.
I do think Hunter Thompson was a brilliant writer, but I mean, the thing is, I don't think did Hunter have anything to do with that movie? Probably not, right?
Yes, he did. Johnny Depp did an interview. He said
Really?
he sat down and he got to know Hunter S. Thompson and adopted all of his mannerisms and everything for the movie. So yes.
You know, I just wish they'd done more of a serious movie about Hunter Thompson's writing or something. Because that movie is basically like
Well, if you think about it, how serious could you be for a movie about his writing when he was high all the time when he was writing?
No, but he wrote some great shit, right?
He did.
You wouldn't know he was high from some of the
No,
stuff he
you
wrote.
wouldn't. Not by reading it, but he was.
But he was one of those high functioning individuals that could be totally fucked up in his brain and still write great shit, right?
Yes, exactly.
You know,
yes.
So I wish they, you know what I would love to see is, has anybody ever done a serious documentary about Hunter Thompson's writing and his life?
I've seen like not about his writing. I've seen
I
about
would
his
love
life, his life, but not about his actual writing.
Because let's face it, you know, the trouble with people that talk about Hunter is they write him off as some drug-addled maniac that ended up
Right, which unfortunately the movie does portray him as.
That's one reason I had a hard time getting into it, Jay. It's just I was like, okay, this isn't terrible. Once again, I don't try to hate anything, and I was like, yeah, it's okay, but it's not my thing, right? I just couldn't quite get into it.
Quick trivia movie moment. Which actor was the random hitchhiker in the back seat of the red Cadillac on the side of the Nevada the desert highway?
Oh, well,
that they picked up.
I'm lost there.
It was Tobey Maguire, the guy that would go on to play Spider-Man.
Okay.
Yep, in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, the random hitchhiker they picked up was Tobey Maguire. You're wrong.
Well, early career, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
Yeah. Okay, I'm moving on to the next film on my list, Annie Hall by Woody Allen, which won the Academy Award for Best Picture.
I do like Woody Allen. I just don't recognize a lot of the stuff you're saying.
Annie Hall is a great movie. I think it's probably one of his more accessible films because with Woody, his early stuff was pretty crazy comedy. Goofy,
I
right?
just remembered the name of that other. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I just remembered the name of the other romance comedy. The whatever, 30-minute, comedy show she watches, rom-com. It's called fuck, I just forgot the name. Oh bitch. But no, there was a Woody Allen episode. But it was some random guy playing. No, it's not How I Met Your Mother. It's damn it. If she was up and playing a show, I'd know exactly what it was.
Oh well.
It's the one. It's got David Spade in it. That's all I know. He's like the only major name I know.
I'm not really a David Spade guy either. Was he in Saturday Night Live? I think at one time.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, that was never that era of Saturday night was not really my cup of tea, to be honest. So
no, but this was early 2000s, right? Because like the owner of the magazine was best friends with Trump at the time, and that's before Trump even ran for president. So.
I kind of ran out of interest in Saturday night around mid-90s for me. What was the guy where his wife killed him? What's his face?
Lorena Bobbitt.
No,
she cut his dick off. That ain't kill him.
The guy in Saturday Night Live, I remember his wife like murdered him in his sleep or some crazy shit.
I don't know.
Anyway, enough about that. Screw Saturday Night Live.
Falling Down was a great underrated film, says Jeff B.
That's a great movie, but I wouldn't classify it as a fucking comedy. Wow, more like a tragedy than anything else, but it is a great film. Yeah, I would agree. Anyway, Woody Allen's Academy Award winning film Annie Hall has
okay, I got the name. Just Shoot Me is the name of the show. I'm sorry, Just Shoot Me.
Okay, I do not recognize it, but
nope, but it's got David Spade and it's early 2000s rom-com. Yes, but it's funny as hell, dude. It's funny as hell. She plays it all the time. Sorry, I had to say it while it was at the top of my head.
Was that the falling down is like Michael Douglas, isn't it?
Michael Douglas, and he the guy that played the captain on the USS Nimitz in that sci-fi movie. Oh dang it! I fucking bought it. Swiss cheese brain.
That is Michael Douglas, though. That's correct.
Yeah, he plays that guy that just had enough and he just goes crazy on everybody.
Well, basically, he's just trying to get home after a bad day at work.
Right, yeah.
And everything is going against him. Like everybody.
The Hitcher. If you like scary flicks, Rutger Hauer. I love Rutger Hauer. He's one of my favorite actors. He plays. Yeah, I love Rutger Hauer because he plays in one of my favoriteest movies. That I always look up on YouTube. Now I got to get out my thing for my Xbox. Look up the movie. Where did it go? Oh, it's over here. No, there's an old style 1980s movie that came out on HBO back in the day. I gotta pause that. Gotta pause GTA. I gotta go to YouTube. Thank you. YouTube. See, I normally know this stuff off the top of my head, but I just Swiss cheese brain. It's called Hostile Waters. Hostile Waters. Rutger Hauer played in that, and it's on YouTube. You can watch it basically ad free most of the time. It was one of the HBO movies of the week or some shit.
Huh.
Hostile Waters. HOSTILE WA and then Waters. But yeah, look that up on YouTube. Rutger Hauer played in that, and if you like Cold War Soviet sub movies, I tell you, it gives Hunt for Red October a run for his fucking money. It really does, and it's also got Charlie Sheen's dad, and it plays the captain of the American sub. So
yeah, I like. Well, I still remember him in Blade Runner doing that Tears in Rain speech. Like,
yeah, but no, I'm serious. Look up Hostile Waters on YouTube.
Okay, I'll have to try and remember that.
Charlie Sheen's dad plays the captain of the American sub. You know, as his dad for series. So, yeah, I mean, wow, Rutger Hauer and Martin Sheen. Come on, man.
That sounds pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna say. Anyway, getting back to the comedy thread, Annie Hall, Woody Allen, Academy Award. That was the one that had Diane Keaton as his love interest in it. It's a good movie.
Is she related to Michael?
I don't think so. Let's see what else we got here. We got anything else good? Running into some. Oh, here we go. Here's one from the 60s called The Apartment with Jack Lemmon and Shirley MacLaine.
That sounds a bit dirty.
It's a classic by director Billy Wilder. Billy Wilder was big back in those days.
Yeah,
I don't know how many.
Shirley MacLaine wasn't. She was a
actually. Billy Wilder's probably my third favorite director because he made a lot of classic films.
Yeah, but Jack Lemmon's an old man and Shirley MacLaine was a little girl. How was that good?
Jack Lemmon was at the peak of his skills at that point. Shirley MacLaine was great too.
Yeah, I know.
And young and smoking hot in that film. It's really a good movie. It's got a lot. It's kind of got a lot of comedy in it, but it's also got a lot of dramatic stuff in it too. So it's a good balanced film overall. Oh, here we go. How could I not mention this one? You guys ever heard of a film called Blazing Saddles?
Yes. I'm not a fan, but yes, I've heard of it.
I actually saw that in the theater, and yeah, I think it's very weird, but I do enjoy it. I gotta say, I do appreciate it.
Oh, that's Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. Right?
Richard Pryor, yeah, you got it. Yeah. Not my favorite comedy of all time, but
I think one of my favorite by them is See No Evil, Hear No Evil, Speak No Evil.
Okay. Don't think I've seen that one. How about
Really?
here's
You
another-
haven't? Oh my god.
I don't think. I haven't seen. I'm not 1,000 years old. I haven't seen every fucking movie ever
Oh,
made.
dude, if you've seen Blazing Saddles, I'm surprised you haven't seen Hear No Evil.
I have big gaps in my watching this. Okay, here's one I have seen, The Blues Brothers. That's a good one.
Yes. Did you see Blues Brothers 2000?
I did not.
Wow. Okay.
And okay, here's another one. How about Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
And the Holy Grail. Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop. Why are you doing that? Because a horse makes a sound. Clippity clop, but you're not a horse. Clippity clop.
Well, you know what I love about Holy Grail is they had. I think that was produced by the Beatle guy, right? The guy that played guitar in the Beatles. George Harrison produced that, I believe. He was actually gave them the money to make the film, so it was extremely low budget. You could look it up. It's probably less than $1 million to make that, and that's why they decided to do the silly crap with instead of
with
the
that
actual
they
horses,
did, yes.
they would do the the coconuts or whatever, right?
Yeah, and the funny thing is, when the camera panned back, you saw the guy following him doing the clippity clop, clippity clop.
I know.
Yep.
And that made it into a classic because it was just so damn weird, right? And we loved
They're
it.
like, why are you doing that? Because that's the sound a horse makes.
But that was total classic Python because Python TV show was totally fucked up anyway. So, we expected a crazy, weird movie, and we got it right from the
Dude,
Python.
Yeah, Python is classic.
I love
classic. Oh, Kevin, I love the sound your truck makes. Why does it make that sound, by the way?
That's because the fan is on and it's like hot out and
You
it
know,
keeps.
Ain't you got no
kicking.
Jake brake? Ain't you got no Jake brakes on that thing?
It has, but they're not that strong. These new ones don't have decent Jake brakes on them at all.
So it don't go.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't make that much noise like that. They're semi muffled in the sense.
So it sounds like an old man farting in bed at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not sound like that when I fart.
Well, then you're not a Jake brake, are you?
I hope not.
Well, okay.
Okay, I got the next one. I think you guys might have heard of this film. It's a little tiny film that nobody knows about. This called Airplane.
Yes. Hey, how you doing, Lacey Nielsen? Don't call me Shirley.
Obviously, another classic. Okay, I'm getting towards the end of the list here. Here's another one, Ghostbusters.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Hey, bonus points if you can name the artist who sang the song.
Oh, I know the guy. I just can't think of his name. Damn. I know the guy you're talking about, though.
Uh-huh.
I know the damn. I've seen the probably video 10 times at least over the years, and I can't remember the bastard to save my life. Sorry.
Your mother, the hamster, and your father smelt of
Shit.
elderberry.
Shit. I hate it when I have a brain cramp and I can't remember shit. Oh well.
Yup. Hey, welcome to Swiss Cheese Brain. How does it feel?
Well, actually, I figure at my age, since I'm not getting Alzheimer's symptoms, I'm doing okay. So,
Well, it's not Alzheimer's. It's called old timers. You just forget shit.
No, but I've known people in like their 50s that pass away from it, right? So.
Well, I ain't gonna pass away from not remembering because I won't remember it if I do. So there you go.
Well, that's the one blessing about that disease is the people don't even know they're gone, right?
Exactly. All they know is they went to bed.
Yeah. Anyway, here's another oldie for you called The General.
Never heard of it.
This is an old Buster Keaton silent
Oh,
film.
Buster Keaton. Okay.
Buster Keaton. Did you ever see that clip of Buster Keaton doing the stunt with where the house falls on top of him?
Yes. Yes, I did.
That was actually real. They filmed that for real.
What?
Oh, that was real.
How the hell are you gonna film a house falling on somebody?
They dropped the side of a house on him, and he had to be precisely
Where
in the
that
right
window
spot.
was?
Where the window was. He would have been killed instantly if he
Yeah,
had been,
no shit.
Yeah, if he'd been like 3 or 4 feet and in the wrong spot, he would have been
Or
definitely
inch
been
it. 'Cause that window was small, yo.
Oh, but it's incredible. Like, go on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Go and watch it. I think Buster was one of the great silent film stars because
Wow.
his stunts, some of the stunts he would do were just mind-bogglingly scary. Seriously. I actually don't know how a lot of these silent acts ever survived with some of the crap they did in these films.
Oh,
right?
yep. Okay, I said the window, and Jeff B says door frame. Okay, yeah, I knew it was a cutout. Yeah, but yeah, the door frame. Yeah,
It's incredible, though. Every time I see it, I'm like, wow, this guy. I mean, I'm sure he, planned everything with the guys directing and producing, whatever, all the people around him. But damn, that is taking a hell of a big chance, risking your
That
life
is
just
hell
for
of
one
a fan,
scene.
Kevin. Holy shit! This sounds like a
What?
That's a hell of a fan. Sounds like a vacuum. Just
Yeah.
saying, holy shit.
Tell me any actor today that would take a chance like Buster Keaton did in that film.
Oh, today?
Yeah. Would any of them?
Me?
No.
Me? But I'm not famous.
Okay, I'm going to go to the next. The Big Lebowski. There's another one.
Oh yeah, it's got Roseanne's husband, Dan.
Yeah, Jeff
Dan
Bridges.
Connor.
Jeff Bridges. John Goodman. Yeah.
Who the hell plays Dan Connor? Whoever the fuck that is.
That's a different series.
No, he played in the Big Lebowski.
Oh, did he? Okay, I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know.
Fuck yeah.
Did anybody watch the West Wing when it was on?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Martin Sheen. Fuck
Yeah. I love that show.
No, you're gonna ask me about a Martin Sheen show, and I just told you about a Russian submarine movie with Martin Sheen as a commander of the USA sub. So yeah, absolutely, yeah, I fucking love the West Wing. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there was that other guy that was in it too. I can't. And he was one of those heartthrobs when he was younger.
Oh yeah,
as
that
well.
one guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name, but yeah, I know.
And it was, I loved it, even though I'm not like American, but the whole political thing, it was so well written.
I'll tell you a good show to watch. It's called Last Survivor.
Okay. And who's in that one?
You know the guy from Harold and Kumar?
Uh-huh.
I think Kumar's in it.
Oh, okay.
That's the only actor I know of that's in it that I can recognize off the top of my head. There's also another show that I just had at the top of my head. Where the fuck did it go? I might have to think about this for a minute. Hold on. Nope. Oh, The Americans. The Americans. It's called The Americans. It used to be on FX. And what the show is about is Soviet spies that were in America illegally during the 1980s. They were KGB spies here in America.
Okay.
And living as Americans in the 1980s. It's called The Americans. It used to be on the network called FX, which I think still exists on cable, but I haven't had cable in 30 years. So,
right.
Anyway, I'm going to quickly finish off the comedy list here. One of the top ones, Life of Brian. Once again, we get more money.
Life of Brian, yes, good one.
Yeah, that's good.
And I'm going back to the 1950s here, a little more obscure, with another 50s film, Some Like It Hot, with Tony Curtis and
Some Like It Hot.
Yeah, that's got Tony Curtis, Marilyn Monroe, and Jack Lemmon. It's a classic. It's another classic.
And regardless of who you like, Jack Lemmon or Marilyn Monroe, they got you covered.
Well, I didn't mind looking at Marilyn's butt when I watched that movie. I'll
Well,
tell you
who
that.
the hell did?
Yeah. But
I mean,
but,
hell, even the lesbians liked it.
but I heard the co-star said she was a nightmare to work with.
Some
on
like
this
it.
But once again, that's another Billy Wilder film, which is why I put him in my list of top directors. He made a lot of great movies. Anyway, and
I'm surprised that you didn't put what was that Elvis movie, that bikini one he did?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Bikini Riot or whatever.
I was never a big Elvis guy, so I probably saw a couple of his movies, but I've never watched a lot of them.
As far as comedy, no, you kind of threw me off because you liked Marilyn. Obviously, she was fucking hot, right?
Back when women were women and looked
when women were women, right, and wankers were wankers. No, I got you. But no, Marilyn, even today, the hourglass figure is severely underrated. And Marilyn is hot as hell, and I'm not afraid to say it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Marilyn's estate still pulls in millions of dollars on merchandise.
Oh, you know what? I'd pay some into it for sure.
I bet there's still fans buying Marilyn memorabilia.
But no, I mean, think about it. You never mentioned 7-Year Itch.
Yeah, that unfortunately was not on the list, but that's another classic with Marilyn. Yes, definitely should be on there.
Absolutely, yes.
7-Year Itch.
That's a classic where she stood over the subway grate and her fucking dress
and her dress blows up. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's another. Yeah, thank you. That's another great comedy movie.
And that was unscripted, by the way.
And the actor that played against her was what's his name? Steve Ewell or something.
Yeah.
And he's great. He's great in that.
He was awesome in that movie. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And once again, we have a movie that mostly takes place in the one room of the apartment. You know, only that exterior scene on the street, basically for her dress. You know what I like about movies back? They could just do one or two rooms and do a great movie with a great story, a great actress. They didn't need car chases, they didn't explosions, no special effects, just a couple of great actors doing a great story, right? It's like, thank you.
Why do you think I hate to say it, but why do you think me and Mikey want to redo the classic Who's on First for everybody?
Oh, Who's on First is a classic.
And me and Mikey are, I mean, he's got to still get with me. And I mean, I know the lines, but, we got to get together and work something out. So
you got to see that Who's on First seems simple when you first hear about it, but it's not. You gotta get it.
I don't know. He's on second.
Yeah, exactly. If you fuck it up though, you're gonna look like a tool, right? So you have to get the lines correct.
Who said we're gonna do it live to begin with?
I didn't say that.
Okay then.
Okay, here's the last one I got for you. Would be a Groundhog Day. That's another good one.
Groundhog Day, Bill Murray.
Probably my favorite Bill Murray film overall.
Oh, you wake up and you do the same thing over and over, and then you're like, "Hey, what if I just do this a little bit?" And whack, you got knocked the fuck out. How you doing?
The sad thing is that's not so much a fantasy as my work life, I gotta say. So
it sounds like
I've been doing my job so long now. I feel like I'm in Groundhog Day when I have to work. It's like, oh,
so do I, with all the meth heads and drunks that show up.
Yeah, it's weird. Wow, crazy world. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got. I actually found a half-ass decent list, thank goodness.
You did. Thank you, PvP. Thank you for that.
Well, I found a couple, and they were absolute crap, right? They were just.
I hope I told you about a couple that you might think about watching.
Yeah. I wish you could post that in the private chat.
Which ones?
Oh, that one with Rutger Hauer.
Oh, Hostile Waters. Yes, I'll post that in the private chat. Yes,
okay,
actually, I'll put it right here in the main chat. Hostile Waters.
Sure.
Anybody can look that up.
Yeah, I
it's on YouTube.
That's even better. Yeah, if you can post a link, I will definitely try and take.
Well, there. That's the name of it. That's the name of it. It's
Okay.
got, and it's on YouTube. You can find it very easily. Just look that up. It's got Rutger Hauer and Martin Sheen in it. So
Yeah, and was that a theatrical film or?
no, that is a Soviet era Cold War film.
No. But was it released to movie theaters or was it?
No, it was only on HBO back in the day.
It's probably one of the problems.
Nope, never been released. Nope, never been in theaters.
Okay, I got it now. I got it.
And it's real easy because, like, the beginning music is dun, 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 you know, the old dramatic HBO movie music. So.
Okay. Well, I got the link here on YouTube now. Anyway, so I'll give it a watch. Probably maybe next weekend when I have some.
Yeah,
time.
that's what I'm saying. Like, there are so many more Cold War Soviet sub movies out there that people don't even know about. Especially with big time actors like this Rutger Hauer, Martin Sheen. Come on, man. You can't
No,
get
I'm
much better
actually.
than that.
I bet if you asked 9 out of 10 people, they wouldn't ever hear or know about.
No,
this.
they won't even fucking know about this.
Yeah.
So.
Which is unfortunate when you got A-list actors, in a film.
Yes.
That, nobody
exactly.
remembers, right?
Because you got to remember Martin Sheen back in the day before he did, that whole gay thing with the guy that played the prosecutor from Law and Order, whatever show that was. He was doing movies like this back in the day, right? When his son had a heroin problem. So.
Okay. Well. Anyway, I'll try and watch the movie.
No, it's a great movie. Dude, it's a great movie. You're gonna like it.
Aren't submarine action movies kind of a subgenre into themselves?
Yes, they are. It is a subgenre of, but I tell you what, that's one of my favorite movie genres. Right? That's why I love Hunt for Red October. That's why I bought that movie on whatever platform
of course,
I bought it on.
That's
right?
that's probably the most well remembered in present
but
day.
this
right?
this one here, holy shit! This puts the suspense and drama of Hunt for Red October up against the wall for suspense and drama.
So it
really does.
So you're saying it's really good?
Yes. If you're comparing it to Hunt for Red October, yes. But it never went mainstream, is what I'm saying. It was on basic cable.
Yeah, that probably didn't help it at all.
No, but the movie, holy shit, dude. If you listen to the story, you listen to the dialogue, you watch Rutger Hauer, you watch Martin Sheen, right? Oh my God.
Yeah, I will definitely take a watch for that. What I always remember is when Star Trek did Balance of Terror, and they used a couple of I think 50s submarine movies to base that story on, right?
Yeah, yep. The Atomic Submarine and what was the other one?
I can't remember. I think there were 2 films, but I can't remember the names of them.
You missed Tom Clancy. Rest in peace. Yes, absolutely. Rest in peace, Tom Clancy. Yes. Yeah, I know what you meant, Jeffy. Yes, Tom Clancy. Absolutely. Tom Clancy was a hell of a writer. The only problem I had with Tom Clancy is he would take 3 whole pages to describe a number 2 pencil. And that's exactly what the director of Hunt for Red October said when he was making the movies. There you go. There is so much that was cut out from the Hunt for Red October movie because of Tom Clancy. Yeah, like you're taking basically a 1,000-page novel and making it into a 2-hour movie. Not even a 2-hour, a 90-minute movie, right? So
that is always a challenge. So by adapting a book into film, it's always a challenge.
Yeah. But no, literally, the director of Hunt for Red October said, "Yeah, Tom Clancy, we love him, but he takes 3 pages to describe a number 2 pencil." So,
You know what I like about is when a writer will actually do the screenplay for a film.
Now, see, there's a difference between writing a novel and doing a screenplay, though.
No, but if you have the original author working on the screenplay,
But then again, Stephen King had screen writer credits on some of his movies, and those were some of the worst Stephen King movies to ever have box office whatever.
Don't get me started on Stephen King.
Yeah, so just saying.
I have, I don't have much respect for Stephen King. I think he's extremely overrated.
You know what? If he's writing and he sticks to paper, I love the guy. Love him. Okay. Let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. PvP. You put me on screen, I'm fucking gold. You tell me to write, and it's gonna be the worst shit you ever read in your life. Okay. Same thing, except the opposite with Stephen King. He can write, but don't you dare try to fucking do the other shit with him.
Well, I remember when Stanley Kubrick adapted The Shining, and which is one of my favorite horror flicks.
I love The Shining. Yes,
I think it's a masterpiece because often
work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy.
Well, I love that scene when Shelley Duvall's character goes in and she's reading page after page after page after page of the insanity, right?
Yes.
And she's like, "Holy shit, my husband's gone fucking nuts."
He's gone nuts. I gotta go.
And I love, that's what I love about Kubrick. He could just do that visually. He didn't have to have long expedition to explain it. He could just do it visually. It would take a minute. And I think it's a great movie. But King hated that film. Like, I remember reading about how he hated Kubrick's adaptation. And then King goes and does a TV movie of it. And everything I've ever read, it was a boring piece of crap from what I read, right? So it's like, well, sorry, Stephen. Sorry, King. I don't get what you're coming from there, bud. But anyway.
Absolutely, Jeppy. World building is very page consuming. I agree, 100%. Jeppy also says, ever read Silmarillion? No, I haven't. I've never even heard of it. Who wrote that?
That's King.
Is that? No, I never even heard of it, to be honest with you. Wow, a Stephen King thing I never heard of. Who'd have thunk?
Anyway, I gotta go because I got some shit to do before Gorilla comes on later, and I need to get some supper going, and I'm kind of tired, so I'm probably going to take a nap.
Okay,
so,
but yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm going to head out, guys. Have fun. Have a good time.
Oh, wait. No. Jeppy says Tolkien. Wait, was PvP wrong? PvP said Stephen King. Was it Tolkien?
I know. Okay, I don't know a lot about Stephen King, so don't take my word for anything with him.
Wow.
Anyway, I'm heading out. Have a good one.
Okay, PvP. Have a good one.
Yeah.
See ya. Don't want to be. Hey,
see you later.
wow. Okay, so we're left with Captain Fandom Nerd. You're still up here, everybody, and you're still welcome to chat, buddy. Nobody's ever been holding you back, so you could have said something at any time. And Kevin, you're still here. Daniel, quiet most of the time. So.
Yep, I'm only here because of the Starlink. Because otherwise, I am now, there's no service.
You know what? And you know what? I got to say something about Starlink. I thought when I very first heard about it a few years ago, I said that's going to be so good for so many people, especially truckers, having internet no matter where they go.
Yeah.
And that's why I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true? Is that true? You get your internet no matter where you go?
Yeah. Anywhere I go, I'll have it.
Okay. So there you go. Starlink. If you're going out in the middle of BFE, folks, get you some Starlink. You're going to have you some internet.
Yeah, and then they had some kind of like network failure in the past couple of days, shut down the whole thing. Luckily, I was at home when it happened, so I didn't really care.
Oh, okay.
But,
so you were on home time when I happened. Okay.
Yeah, and yet now that they got it fixed. It's actually faster than it ever was.
There
So,
you go. There you
yeah.
go. Maybe it was a system upgrade. It had nothing to do with it,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a lot faster now. So it was a good thing that it broke
And
in a way.
and you're in Canada, up in the provinces, and you're miles and miles between towns where you run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like it's here in the U.S. where you got a cell tower every couple hundred feet, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
No, he's up there in the provinces where it's like a couple hundred miles between towers sometimes. Just saying. Hey, I'm
Yeah.
not making fun. I'm just saying that's how it is up there compared to here.
Yeah.
Like,
If you look it up.
literally, Canada has 10th of our population, right? We have 360 million people. Canada has 36 million. Okay, trust
Yeah.
me, they don't need the cell towers we got. They don't need them. So.
Yeah, this area is called Fort Nelson, where I'm going to end up in the next like 30 minutes or so.
What province are you in right
It's British Columbia.
now? BC. You're in BC. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're on the West Coast.
Yeah, it's way north. Like,
Oh, up towards Alaska.
yeah, not as far as like Whitehorse.
No,
but,
not that far, but
yeah,
you're
but
up
closer. Yeah, closer to that area.
Yeah. See, that's one thing I wish we had. I wish Canada and the U.S. would work out something to where the U.S. could have just a highway on the West Coast going up to Alaska.
Mhm.
Because, like me as a U.S. citizen, if I want to go to one of my states, it's like I either A, got to get a passport, which I know I can't get, or I got to pay for a plane ticket. And it's so much cheaper just to pay for gas. So,
Don't you need a passport to go on a plane though?
from state to well,
Yeah, because you're like you can if it's domestic.
not a passport, but you need a certain type of ID.
Okay,
Which is weird because I could literally get on a shipping ship,
yeah,
container ship, and just go up to Alaska and just have my regular ID. So it's fucked. It's fucked the way the laws are. So yeah.
because you're crossing international boundary, I guess. Maybe.
Right. But if I stay within my nation boundaries, going to international waters and then back into a state boundary.
Yeah, then it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. So
even though it would take a lot longer by boat, though.
Oh, about 2 more days. 2 more days.
Okay. I've always wanted to do that cruise up there, but I've never done it yet. But I've heard it's pretty.
You know, here's the thing. I'm going to be 50 in a couple of months, right? Well, a few months. About 6 months, I'll be 50. 8 months. 8 months, I'll be 50. I was a bad boy when I was 18, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that's still on my record. And the way everything works now is they're going to see this shit from when I was 18 and say, no, you can't visit us. You're a bastard. You're a criminal. Dude, I was 18. I'm 50. Now,
yeah.
So, yeah.
And you can't get a pardon for it?
Well, I mean, there's like expungement and shit like that, but you know how long that takes and how much money that takes?
Mm.
It's like, fuck, it's not even worth it for me. Not if I just want to go see the rest of my fucking own country.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, the cost sometimes ain't worth doing.
Because I thought about relocating to Alaska a few times, right?
Oh, okay.
And it's like, fuck. And I looked into it, the cost of what I got to do just to get through Canada or something going around in international waters and all this other shit and what I got to do. And it's like, Jesus Christ, how the fuck am I going to get myself up there? It's more money than what it's worth.
they have that neat thing that they do up there where they drive those cars off the cliff and jump them.
Oh,
You
Jesus
know?
Christ! I'd put a parachute on my back. I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Like there's no one in there. They just launch
No,
cars off.
I would literally put a parachute on me, let me drive it off. I get out the fucking. Yeah, fuck the dumb shit. I show you how it's done. Fuck the dumb shit. It's one of those hold my beer or hold my Pepsi or Coke or whatever the fuck and watch this.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna show you how it's really done. Okay? Yeah, I'll fucking put a whole new spin on that shit. But no, I got to deal with all the bullshit from back home here. From 30 years ago, 40 years ago, whatever. 30 years ago.
Yeah, that's what happens though. Sometimes you make mistakes and you'll pay for the rest of your life.
That's another thing that pisses me off about wanting to be a truck driver in 5 years, right? Because I got all that shit on my record from all them 3 decades ago. What happens? Somebody wants to give me a load up north. I can't do it. Why? Because I got a record.
Yeah, there's the nice thing though is this really you won't get much work up to Alaska anyhow. It's not that big of a a route generally.
And here's the thing: I'd be the first one to say, "Give me that fucking route." That's what pisses me. I'll be the first one to say, "Give me that route. Give me that route." You know what? I know I'm inexperienced, but you know what? I'm 50 fucking years old. I ain't stupid.
Yeah, just to avoid it during the winter. It's a lot harder to drive up there.
I know I got to get my experience first. I know what you're saying. But I will be the guy that says in 5 years after I've been driving, yeah, give me that. I want that challenge. I'm not going to say it right away because I ain't stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I want the experience first.
For sure.
I don't want to go up on a road and say, oh, what the fuck are chains? And not have any on my truck.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I got them hanging off of the side now.
Okay, you got them on the side. Okay. Some people got them inside their headache racks, and some are on the side, some are underneath. So.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
no, the funniest thing I ever seen on a trucker channel what was a channel. He actually had 2 channels back in the day. It's called This Guy Trucks. His name was Josh, if you remember. Somebody asked him a question, what are auto chains and how do you put them on? I'm like, oh my God, really? You asked how to put on auto chains? Really? All you gotta do is put your truck in park and you hit a fucking button. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know if those really are something that go on semis though. I've never seen them.
You've never seen auto chains on a semi?
No.
You haven't? No, you got to look that shit up. It's a thing.
It's that thing that's like it's on a rotating thing, and you just drive over them.
No, they're on semis. Auto chains are on semis, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm surprised you never heard of them.
Yeah, they don't ever have never seen them.
They're useless. They break constantly, but they are.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially where you drive. Yeah. But yeah, they're a thing.
I've heard of those socks that you put over tires, you know.
No, and I've heard truck drivers saying those are the, oh my God, the worst waste of money ever.
Yeah.
But auto chains are actually a thing. No, literally look up auto chains for semis. Jeff B had a comment here. Ice Road Trucking got some hazard pay. Yeah, you know what your hazard pay is? Staying alive. You know what? I'm not even that dumb. I'd want 10 years experience before I did that shit. I don't want to be one of these people they put on put on a TV show just for fucking shits and giggles and whatever. No, fuck that. You know how scary that shit is.
Yeah.
I watched that show every season that was on. Since the first episode. And I said, holy fuck. You got, and then towards the end, they started putting rookies on. I'm like, geez, why the fuck would you put somebody on that doesn't even know what the fuck they're doing? That makes no sense.
Sometimes that's the best way to learn.
Well, I get that, but still, I mean, yeah, I might be one to do it with the right incentive, but no, hell no. No more circumstances, hell no. Right? So, I mean, I grew up driving stick shift. Does that mean I know how to drive a 13 or an 18 speed? Fuck no, I don't. You know why it's different? You know why semi-truck is not a synchronized transmission like a four-wheeler is? That, and you got highs and lows. A 13 speed is actually a 26 speed if you think about it. When you split the gears.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what the temperature conversion is, but it's 31 degrees Celsius here. So it's pretty, that's why the fan keeps going off, because it's hot.
It's like 70s or 80s, so yeah.
I think it's higher than that.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's more like 90s, but yeah.
Yeah, 90s maybe. Like,
hold on, I can do a real quick conversion. Where's my cell phone? Well, I need one of my phones. I got two phones here. I got a gaming phone and I got my regular. Let's see.
70s is somewhere in the 20s, like Celsius.
So let's do. Oh. Okay. Well, that ain't gonna do it. Okay. But yeah, no. Hold on. You know what? I'll do. What's your temperature right now?
It's 31 Celsius.
Okay. What is 31 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? What is 31 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? 87.8. So yeah, it's like 88 degrees.
Okay. Right. So
yeah.
It's up to 90 almost. So
yeah,
it's
basically
pretty,
90. Yeah, basically 90. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty hot.
Yeah, it's fucking hot.
Yeah, that's why the fan keeps going off all the time. That's why you can hear.
And all I hear
yeah.
Every time you're
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm pulling a ton of weight. I got B train full of diesel.
B train. Oh, that's
yeah.
Hey, you know what? We actually those are legal in the state I live in. B trains are legal here.
Yeah.
And you're pulling what? Diesel? So you got
diesel,
liquid. Yeah. So
you
got liquid. Yeah. So you got to be double careful about how you're pulling that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Regardless of the baffles inside the trailers, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
See, that's another thing that people don't understand about trucking. You know. Oh, you're just hauling. No, you don't understand, motherfucker.
Yeah, I saw. Like when they were talking earlier about St. Paul. I've been through there. The thing I always drive by is that big water tower.
Never been there. Don't know.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
I mean, I only see a lot of places from the highway. That's all.
I think I highlighted this hazard pay. Yeah, well, you know what the hazard pay is? The hazard pay is getting home alive and not being a dumbass if you're going to do that type of work. But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah, and then I've been up to where you guys are, north
What
of
do you mean?
Lansing.
What do you mean up? I'm south of you.
Yeah, well, you're in the northern part of the U.S., I guess is what I'm referring.
Oh, I'm just below the 48th parallel. Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been to Lansing. Like, I passed through there a few
Yeah,
times.
I'm okay. So you've been to Lansing. I'm only an hour north of that. So
Yeah.
yeah, you probably went by my town on the freeway. So
Yeah.
yep.
Because I have gone north of it too. Because can't you cross into Canada north of you too? Or not?
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, if you go all the way across Mackinac Bridge.
Okay.
But if you want to go to Canada south of us, you got to go either through the Windsor Tunnel or over the bridge. So
Yeah, like there's that other bridge that's Sarnia.
north of
Goes
us.
to Sarnia.
Yeah, that's the Mackinac Bridge. It goes to the UP, and then that goes straight into Canada. So
Right. Okay. I've crossed that bridge lots of times.
yeah, it's like a 3 or 5 mile bridge. It goes across the straits. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's in Michigan, and that's called the Mackinac Bridge. Yes.
We have to use it because when you're doing hazmat stuff, you can't take the tunnel. You're not allowed.
You can't. No, you cannot take the Windsor Tunnel with hazmat. Hell no, you can't. So
Yeah.
which is why they're building that new bridge, by the way. So,
Oh yeah, I know. It's done, isn't it?
yes, I believe, or it's close to being done. Yes.
That's it's
Yeah,
Gordie Howe.
Yeah,
The
basically
Gordie Howe Bridge.
the Gordie Howe. Yes, the one that basically goes over the Windsor Tunnel. Yes, yes.
Right.
Yep. But that's down by Toronto. But so yeah, or
That goes like over by to Detroit.
Yep, and it comes right into Detroit, right where the Windsor Tunnel is. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been over there because I went to the auto show, but that was a long time ago. I think I went to the 2010.
Well, the Gordie Howe. Well, hold on. The Gordie Howe is a brand new bridge, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back then there was just a tunnel, and I took that to go and see the auto show.
Tunnel. Yep, the Windsor Tunnel. Yes. Yep. But the new Gordie Howe is going basically over top, right?
Right. Okay.
So yeah. Yep, the Gordie Howe is a bridge that's going over top of the old Windsor, basically.
Yeah, and it's a cable stay kind of bridge, I guess.
Yeah, suspension bridge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. It's got that modern look to it. It's just like a triangle.
Yep. No, I know what you mean, but yeah.
Yeah, they're sort of not really wanting to open it because our relationship is such under strain right now.
I really wish Captain Fandom Nerd would say something. He's been on here for so long and hasn't said nothing. He really is. I love that guy, but he hasn't said nothing. He lives in a state called Missouri. I mean Missouri.
Oh, okay.
Last I knew, unless he moved.
Yeah, I know that area.
It's the type of state where you say "bless your heart," and people from the north think you mean something nice, but they really don't. So. Bless your heart, you dumb son of a bitch. Hey, yeah, I mean, yeah. So anyway,
can be like that. Like the South is also like that too. They always have.
Yeah, exactly, absolutely. I mean, we got our sayings in the north that people don't realize what we're saying. So it's like, my sayings are more obvious than most. Like I'll say, who'd have thunk? And you obviously know I'm making fun of you. But if you were to meet one of my family members and they said shit to you, you wouldn't know they were making fun of you.
And down there, everyone's big on the sweet tea because that's a southern thing.
Yeah, that's one thing I can't do. No, fuck that. No, I can't do that. I'm a northern boy. Fuck that sweet tea bullshit. Nope. That's too much sugar for my diet. Thank you. Have a nice day. No,
Yeah.
I'm one of the few Americans that has a hot kettle. They call it a hot kettle. You know why I got a hot kettle? Because I will boil the water, put it into a pitcher, and then I'll put my tea bags into a pitcher and throw them in the fridge and make ice.
Okay.
I make homemade icy. How you doing? Yeah.
And then you can just add the sugar if you want.
And if you want, but I don't do it. No, fuck that shit. You can do it afterwards.
Yeah, you add it or you put in like a sweetener or whatever.
Yep. But you can do it after the fact because I want my regular tea. So.
Yeah, regular cold tea is good with certain food because you don't.
God. Regular brewed tea. Holy fuck, that tastes so good. That tastes so goddamn good on a nice cold day. And plus, you ain't got all that sugar and shit making you sweat even more.
True.
Yeah, I'm a little old school when it comes to that.
Yeah. I finally arrived, so I'm just camping out here until the morning when I get to offload. That's basically the plan. Yeah. Yeah, it's just
now,
I always like.
Do you have the same 14 hours on, 10 hours off like we got to do here in the States?
Yeah, we just get to drive for 13 instead of 11 because up here everything's so much further apart that if we went with
what do you mean? What do you mean? No, because I thought we got to drive 14 hours on here. So.
No, you guys only get 11 and we get 13.
Oh,
so,
they changed it. They must have changed it. I thought it was 14.
Yeah. They changed it, and in Canada it's longer just because our towns are further apart. Because if we went with the 11, we'd end up never getting anywhere.
I like how we got one person watching and we still got 3 people on fan.
It's like today, if I only had 11, I couldn't even have made it here.
Right.
Because I basically have only 44 minutes left on my clock for my driving time. So I couldn't have made it here on 11. So that's why they give us more, and then you can make it in a day.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Yes. And I tell you what, Kevin, I've told you before, that's what I'm going to do in about 5 years. After my kid turns 18, I'm going to be a truck driver. So. Yeah, I might be 55 years old when I start doing it, but guess what? I'm going to be the grumpiest, nastiest motherfucker you ever fucking drove with. Not with my trainer. Trust me, I'm going to be a sweetheart to my trainer.
Right.
Afterwards,
that's nice.
Afterwards, yeah. No, I used to have CB radios in my car when I was in my 20s. So. And that's one thing I don't understand is how the young kids ain't got no CB radios in their fucking trucks. How the fuck you ain't got one?
I have, but we have like the UF or VHF one.
Fuck the UF, but that's all, folks. If you really want to get a hold of somebody on the highway, hey, motherfucker, your shit's open. Breaker 19, your shit's hanging wide. Get the fuck over. Yeah. No. Hey, Breaker 19, I'm as greased as your mama Lisa. Hey, how you doing? You know what? You got your back door hanging up, and you know what? You don't want nobody sliding up in there. You better get the fuck over here. So somebody does something you don't want to. Hey.
Yep.
Yep. How you doing? We still got people watching and nobody's watching. I find that hard to believe.
Really? Like Daniel's there, but he's not talking at all either.
Yep. And Captain's there. He ain't saying nothing. Yeah.
It's like too bad.
Should I go back to the oldest? Hey, how you doing? Hey. No? Okay. Why are you still here? I can't know. You never said nothing.
Jeez, it now went up to 33. So it's hot.
It's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I have
Luckily
YouTube. I'm very limited to who I subscribe to on YouTube. So let me see who I got this live. Wow. Basically nobody. Okay.
Luckily, this thing has a generator, so I can kind of have air conditioning without running the engine, which is nice.
That is nice.
That's what I'm just trying to get turned on, and then
Captain Fandom Nerd, you've been trying to talk. You just messaged me and then you left. You've been trying to talk. You've been muted, bro. I didn't hear you. I literally, you just said in the private chat you're trying to talk. I never heard you. I didn't hear you. Did you hear him, Kevin?
no.
Dude, nobody heard you talking. You must have been muted. I'm sorry. But I can't be held responsible for your technical failures. I'm just saying. Dude, if we would have heard you talk, we'd have shut up and let you talk. Daniel, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear it.
You want to talk?
Okay, well, you want to talk? Hey, let's talk about the last.
Hey.
Oh, okay. Let me prove it.
Which one?
Anything that doesn't have a card lock.
Oh, well, that is more in town.
In town. Okay.
Yeah, because up here they're all card locks.
All card lock.
Yeah.
Well, darn it.
On.
I didn't think you'd know.
Let me prove a point.
Anyway, okay.
Yeah.
We'll wander back
wait,
up.
Wait, how am I here?
So you just came down from Alaska?
No,
No?
we're headed to Alaska.
Oh, okay,
They
okay.
sent us back out this way for diesel.
Yeah, it's because they think, oh, you're in a truck, so yeah, but you can't pay for that stuff out
Right,
here. You have
right.
to.
Nobody to take the
Yeah,
money or nobody
right.
to run the
Who
car.
Yes.
are you talking
I got
to?
you.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
We'll wander back
Kevin.
up there.
Yeah.
I think I can get in and out of the fast gas.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin,
Not a lot
who
of
are
places
you?
I can't
Okay.
get in and out of.
Kevin,
Yep.
who are you
Have a
talking
good day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, there was just some tourists from Alaska.
Oh, you had somebody. Okay.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
He's going to Alaska, and he just asked me where you can get fuel. So I was trying to help him out. That's all.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. Hey, tell him the guy from Michigan says hi.
Yeah. He's towing an RV, a big one.
Oh, so he's a wannabe tourist. Okay.
Well, he's got like a Freightliner, and he's towing one of those toy haulers,
Yeah, so he's a rich
and
boy.
he's got like
I got, you know what?
a Suzuki Samurai on the back.
Yeah, okay.
Too.
I got a song for
It's
that,
neat.
but I got a song for that, but I can't do it while we're live.
Oh, okay.
No, it's an easy song called "I Got No Love for You."
And then he's got a plate that I don't recognize. It's like yellow and a bit of purple at the bottom.
Yeah,
Do you know that one?
Nope.
Nope, I don't know it either. But he's got a very like southern accent when he talks.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, so he's probably, I think that plate might be the South Carolina one, actually.
So he likes eggplants.
Eggplants?
Now,
why?
Does he like them in himself or in his wife?
He has a wife with him.
Exactly. She likes purple eggplant.
Maybe.
No, never mind. Never mind.
I know. I get it. I get it. I didn't get it at first, but now I understand what you were talking about. It's the universal symbol for a dick.
A big dick.
Yeah.
Which he obviously ain't got because he's trying to show off what he doesn't have.
He's like, he looks
it's what I call everybody. It's what I call everybody with a loud bike or a loud truck or a big truck. I call it tiny penis syndrome. Oh, you're showing off what you ain't got. Okay, have a nice day. See you later. Jump. And that's 9 times out of 10 exactly how that goes. So you can't get mad at me for saying that. 9 times out of 10, the people with the loudest trucks and the biggest whatever are the ones with the tiniest fucking penises you ever fucking seen in your life. So there you go. That's how it works. That's how it is. That's how it goes. If you don't agree with me, hey, put your thoughts in the comments. I'm just saying that's my life experience from girls I've dated. So, oh, there he is. Hey, welcome back, Kevin.
Because I was trying to take a picture, and then I did, but I don't think I can share it.
Well, you can. You just try to share it.
Yeah, but I don't know how. Where do you share these things?
Oh, it's okay. It's on. You got to go to StreamYard and present. Then you got to share your picture. So.
You got to go to. I thought it was in the chat. No, it's not.
Well, no, it's on the stream. You got to go to your Chrome. Hopefully, you're using Chrome. Yep. You go to present, and then you can put your picture on.
Present.
Yep.
Where the hell is that?
It's right under. You see where the three of us are. It's right under that.
Really? There's nothing below that.
No, it says present or invite.
Edit. Remove from stage.
But it's okay. You don't have to do it now. You can. Yeah. I'll let you put it up on my community tab later if you want to.
I don't. Yeah, there's not.
But you know what? We've lost our entire audience, which is sad because we were having a great conversation. But anyway, I have an Eazy-E song. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't never play me guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him.
But
die.
We've been on for 3 hours.
We have. We gotta get going anyway. Hey, how you doing? You know what? And I'm gonna share that song too. Behind the stage, Kevin, if you want to stay on, you ain't gotta leave. I'm gonna play that song too backstage. Oh, somebody just came up. Oh. Ah, there's Kevin again. Okay.
Oh, now Daniel's back.
Well, he was here.
Oh, okay. Well, it says present. I see it now. Then it says image file, right?
Yep.
And then I can click on that. Okay, I put one up there. Present image file. Okay, I put two pictures now. Like, can you see them or what?
Hold on a second. Yep, there they are. Okay.
See, that's the guy I was talking to.
Damn!
And you see, he's got a freaking massive toy hauler and a Suzuki
that
Samurai.
That's not even a redneck. You know what we call that? We call that a wannabe neck. We call that a wannabe.
That's a boondocker.
That's not even a boondocker. A boondocker is a guy that came from the road. No, he's not even that. Don't get even given that distinction. This motherfucker. This motherfucker is. Oh, I got money. I want to act like I'm poor. Motherfucker, you can act like you're poor if somebody pissed on you. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
That toy hauler ain't cheap either. When they're new, they're worth like.
That's what makes them fucking ridiculous. That's what makes them ridiculous. No, motherfucker, get the.
And then he might have something.
You know what? If I were doing that, you know what I'd have? I'd have my pick 'em up truck and my fucking topper. That's what I'd have. Fuck that dumb shit. Fuck that dumb shit.
Yeah, well, that's the guy. He was asking me because where I'm parked, it's like I'm in the commercial fueling area, and you can't use credit cards here.
If I were to go up to a trucker inside a truck stop, not knock on the window because I ain't that stupid. But if I were to go up to a trucker and I was in my little 4-wheeler with my little fucking topper on it with whatever I'm sleeping in, and I'd be like, hey, what's the best way to get to here, to here, to here, to here? You know what? That trucker probably be like, okay, bro, here's what you do. You do this, and that. You got to go here, and you got to go there. But if I walked in there looking like I was driving this and be like all cocky and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, no. Nah, hell no. Nah. Nah. Fuck you. Go get lost on that 2-track. Go where you can't get turned around, motherfucker.
Yeah, well, that's why, like, he was trying to get fuel, and I told him, like, if you're going to pay by card, you got to go to in town where the normal pumps are. And
go
stuff,
to a 4-wheeler gas station, you motherfucker.
So yeah, I just uploaded that.
And I'm American saying this shit, and you're laughing as a Canadian trucker. So yeah, what's that say? Yeah, imagine when I'm a trucker from the U.S. saying that shit.
See, I got a toy hauler, but it's not as big as that one.
You know what I say to people like that? Fuck you got toys? You got toys? Guess what? Yeah, you got money. Yeah, you got money to go pay. Get down the road, motherfucker. Get down the fucking road, not the fucking my fucking way. Fuck off. How about you leave the spots for the real motherfucking truckers around here? Fuck off. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
I got no love for people like that.
See here, I'll upload another photo. This newest one is the one where I went down to Vulcan and saw the Enterprise.
I love the name, by the way.
Yeah, the town's called Vulcan.
Vulcan. You know what?
Yeah.
We have Vulcan, Michigan. We have Romulus, Michigan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have Vulcan, and that's they have the model of the Enterprise there. Do you see it?
Hold on.
You can bring it up on screen.
Yep, I will. Hold on. Wait. There it is.
Yep, there. You see the Enterprise?
Yep.
Yeah. That's the Enterprise in Vulcan, Alberta.
Yeah, that's the movie, the TOS movie Enterprise.
Yep, it is. Yeah.
Oh, I got that song by the way, so we might have to end the stream. Nobody's watching.
Right. Yeah, well, at least it was fun. It kept me entertained on the way up here.
It was fun. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I enjoyed it. It let me have some conversation on the way up north, and now I'll just.
And you know what, Kevin? You can say after we go offline. I just want to say this. Thank you for watching Sci-Fi Nation. I'm your host, Jay. Make sure you check out Kevin's Trekkie. I'm not sure if Kevin has a channel. Daniel, I think has a channel, but he don't do much.
Yeah.
And we had so many other people up here. Make sure you check them all out, yo. They're all great people. Captain Fandom Nerd. I did not hear you talking. I'm sorry if you did. We could not hear you on here. I didn't hear him. Did you guys?
No, I didn't hear a thing.
Nope. He said in the private chat he was talking, but we couldn't hear you, bud. We couldn't hear you. So, my bad, I guess. But when
He must have had it on mute or something.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Nothing, it wasn't, we weren't trying to mute you. Captain Phantom Nerd, you're welcome up here anytime, yo. So sorry that you had a bad experience, but I think that was user error. Had to been, because everybody else up here could talk. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and end the stream. So we'll see you next time. And hey, you know what? I'll say what I usually say at the end of my streams. It's a rough world out there. Let's take care of each other. We'll see you next time on Sci-Fi Nation.
Okay.